Hello, my name is Jonathan Paredes. I am the Dungeon Master for the new one-shot Atlantis: The Lost City. We just want to let everybody know that the adventure was pre-recorded before the stay-at-home order was issued. We just hope that everybody's staying safe and that you enjoy your journey to Atlantis. Hello, welcome to D&D tonight. We're going to be hosting a little one-shot for, the name of it is Atlantis: The Lost City. We have here at the table, we're going to have Bradley, Christian, Liv, Adam, and Lexi. Would you guys like to introduce your characters just to get that out of the way?
We should probably thank Requiem.
Oh, we should.
Yeah.
We should definitely thank
We
Requiem.
hope to, but
For our
first.
sponsors, actually, we would have corporate streams for putting us on the internet, and Requiem for being the place that allows us to be put on the internet.
Logo? Nope, not on
No
the
logo?
Logo.
All right.
You have a logo.
No? Oh,
There
there,
you
you
go.
go.
Requiem.
This is for later.
All right. So would you guys like to introduce your characters before we set the scene?
Yeah.
I can go ahead and get started. if
Sure,
you want.
we'll go this way then.
Okay, so let me pull it up so I get the name right. So I'm going to be playing Kalianasa Neris. You can call her Kali, though. She is a water genasi druid of the coast. She's got like deep sapphire blue skin with like a shocking like icy blue hair and covered in these tattoos that seem to like they're either straight lines that lead into curves or just straight angular lines all together. She's kind of a badass, but we'll get into that later.
I'm playing Colonel Roddick. I didn't actually intend for that one to be anything. I didn't. He's
And this
just-
is probably one of your tamer
this
ones.
is the tamer one.
Yeah.
Just inside it was pretty bad.
Well, anyway, he's just going to be the leader of the outfit and of the explorers and treasure hunters, so to say.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna be playing Bliss. She's a very upbeat and happy person. She's an ASMR druid.
Two
And
druids?
Yes, druid power.
Double your druid.
And yeah, she's just happy all the time, but she can kick ass during battle.
Race?
Awesome.
ASMR.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I might have missed that.
ASMR.
Yes, ASMR.
I'll be playing the role of Elias Wormwood. He is a winged feral tiefling from Zakara. He is an arcane trickster. He's rootin', he's tootin', he's shootin', and he is kind.
I just realized who you are. I was like trying to think. Okay, go.
I'm still trying to think. I'm trying to figure that one out. I will be playing Thaddeus Xyloto, middle name of Thatch. I am a high elf, wizard ranger, and I'm an anthropologist. I love cultures and studying the languages of people, and I realize that most field work can't just be done in a place if you're trying to understand a people. So I've traveled around and picked up a couple skills, and that's pretty much it.
That's pretty much it. All right. Any other questions before we start?
Should we call you Thaddeus?
Nope,
Thaddeus?
you shouldn't.
Take two.
Or
I'd recommend Thatch.
Thatch? Wait,
Thatch would be fine as well.
Thatch.
That's
Thatch.
all right.
Okay.
Bitch.
All right. So we're gonna be starting in the city of, not Neverwinter, Waterdeep. There you go. So we're gonna be starting in the city of Waterdeep. And it was the city of the Sword Coast. It is extremely wealthy. It's large. Has a beautiful port. Has a beautiful city in itself. A bunch of housing. It's a very wealthy environment, as opposed to Baldur's Gate or even Neverwinter for that matter. So we're going to be starting here. I'd say that all of you guys have heard rumors of not necessarily a large invasion, but definitely some bandits want to invade the city itself and attack some of the more important buildings. And we're going to be starting you guys off at the at the doorstep of a nearby museum. You guys were commissioned by Edmund Pershing to meet with him here to talk about a possible job that he might have for you guys. So it's probably around 8 p.m. in the evening. You guys are waiting outside of this museum that has been closed for a couple hours now, and you guys can see these large gates. Everything itself looks everything inside. Sorry, it looks very golden and white. It's a contrast to the city outside, especially with given the circumstances. You know, people are starting to panic. You know, the threat of invasion has always been in Waterdeep, but has never been, you know, the main focus. So having this, you know, information be spread out to the public, people are freaking out. There's a bunch of trash all over the place. You know, Waterdeep has seen better days. So what you guys like to do?
This is sheer bloody panic. People are going in, grabbing up all the toilet paper.
The other day I was trying to find cleaning products and they're all gone. Just
Completely.
gone.
Same thing with water.
I use my socks.
Ew.
For which part?
Yes.
Oh,
You can wear underwear 4 times.
understood. I don't
Very
recommend it.
disturbing.
We've been waiting here for a couple of hours now, if I understand.
No, you guys have just gotten there.
Oh, we just
Oh.
got here.
We just got here.
Do we know everyone here? Is this the?
Are we
yeah,
meeting?
Yeah,
Oh.
that's a.
Oh, yeah.
I'd say 2 of you guys know each other, which would be Elias and Mrs. Bliss.
Ms. Bliss.
The rest of you guys could just kind of walk into them, just waiting and talking.
Sorry, I don't think we've been properly introduced. Thaddeus Thatch Xyloto.
Colonel Roddick.
Not a handshaking type, I suppose.
No.
Al, pleasure to meet your acquaintance. Where did you serve, Colonel?
None of your
Callie's
business.
just walking around, staring at everything, touching everything, amazed at everything, eyes wide, just like, wow.
The homeless problem's getting real bad around here.
I believe she's on. She's with us.
Like skooma? Are you saying she's on skooma?
No. That she is.
I like her.
Is she with us or are we with her?
No.
Yeah.
Miss, are you here to see Mr. Edmund?
Yes.
Okay. Well, then I believe you're with us. I'm Thaddeus Thatch Xyloto.
Are you also looking for Edwin Pershing?
Yes, you as well.
Yes. And then my
Interesting.
companion and I got a
Nice.
message from him.
Please, nice to meet you.
Pleasure is all mine.
Callie and Elsa, Norris.
Cal. Do you have a nickname?
Callie.
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 Elias Wormwood. It's a pleasure.
Pleasure is all mine. Well, I suppose that none of us has tried knocking on the door yet. I'll go ahead and step up and rat-a-tat-tat.
There's no answer. You guys wait a couple extra minutes, and then you guys can see this half elf. You know, super short for a half elf. Probably my size.
Hey, hey, short king, go
Short
off.
king. Anyway.
Show the king, collar the crown.
Oh, that threw me off.
Half elf.
There you go. Sorry. All right.
need to be
So
nice
half
to you,
elf
I'm
kind of begins opening up the gates, like, oh, welcome. He kind of opens it up. Please, come in.
And take off my coat, my hat, my cane, and place it on the thing.
Kind of looks
Once
out
again,
at you guys.
just
Oh,
searching
wait,
everywhere.
I take off nothing as I walk in.
Do
Alright.
is there like a coat rack or anything?
No.
Just
Green-handed.
Just drop it.
All right. It's like, what are you guys' names? I'm sorry. I mean, I know I reached out to you guys, but I just.
Callie.
Okay, nice to meet you. Yes.
Colonel Roddick.
That's okay.
Hi, I'm Bliss.
Okay.
Wormwood.
Wormwood. Nice to meet you.
Thaddeus Thatch Xyloto. Pleasure
That's
to meet you.
okay. Okay, that's easy.
You're a
Um,
commander. What
so-
a command.
I'm sure you guys have seen outside. I know people are starting to panic. There's an invasion. We like to call it.
Is it not an invasion?
I mean, well, we'll get to that later. If you guys can just, we can just go to my office real quick, just so we're not in the open. Let me just close behind you guys. He kind of proceeds to close.
I feel like there's a big difference between whether something is an invasion or not.
Yeah.
Yes.
Also, does he lock the door when he closes
Yeah,
it?
he locks the gates.
Uh-oh.
He doesn't seem
It's an
threatening at all.
Mr. Cushing.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna do an insight check.
Sure.
Not
Ooh.
20. Just stop.
Yes.
Here's your one.
What did I fucking tell? Are you serious right now?
Watch your language.
So that's gonna be a nat 20 plus. Oh my god, how does this game work? Plus 7, so 27.
Oh, okay.
nice.
Oh wait, no, sorry, I was looking at the wrong thing. 24. Still.
Either way. What's it called? He seems, he doesn't really know what's happening. He says this. He's probably getting his news from an unreliable news outlet.
Unreal.
We're all pretty tired of this fake news, so
Damn it.
how about we get this over with? And what do you want us to do?
Yes.
Okay.
What over here?
As you guys make it down to his office, you guys can see the entire museum. It's actually very nice. You know, this is kind of like the wealthy side of Waterdeep. You know, it's super high ceilings. Everything looks like pearly white on the floors. Everything seems kind of like golden. However, the contrast is always at the doors. The doors are all wooden, which is very kind of odd. You guys to see, you know, white and gold and then brown. So, okay. So he proceeds to open up his office. You guys takes out his keys, opens it up.
Mr. Cushing, I must compliment you on the state of your museum. It is quite immaculate in some regards.
He's like, I know, I don't clean it.
Some, except for the doors.
Well, yes, I imagine there's possibly a reason behind that. But
We just don't have funding.
oh, I apologize.
It's okay.
It's a shame. when-
Nobody appreciates the arts anymore.
No.
I
nobody.
agree.
So he proceeds to open up his office, and you guys can just see stacks and stocks of books, papers all over the place, a messy ass desk. He kind of like just walks in. He sits down on his chair, like, please, take a seat.
You must be very busy.
He's like, I am.
Yeah, I stand too.
I'm standing. I'm leaning up against the
I'll
wall.
stand. Can I look at like a cover of one of these books?
Sure.
What does it say?
Make a perception check.
You got it, man.
Oh, ass.
In the meantime, I'll think of a name.
That's cool. That would have been cool to do later. That's 20. I have to put in all my numbers.
Not
It is
dirty
not
20?
natural. It
Okay.
is yeah.
A dirty 20.
Yeah.
All right. So you can just see different types of books here, mostly relating to archaeology.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you can see like fossils of Cholt. You know, like specific areas of like the world, and it's just kind of like, oh, bones from this place, bones from that place.
Neat.
I'm gonna proceed to like sit down on a pile, and be like, ooh, cozy.
I'm gonna look kind of like in muted horror, just like.
All right.
She goes and sits next to, like, kind of goes and sits next to you too. Like, oh wow.
Why don't we cut to the chase? Otherwise, I've got a drink waiting for me at the haunted keys.
All right. Okay. So, like I said, you guys have all heard of this invasion happening. You know, it's mostly bandits, we assume, but we are trying to take precautions. You know, it's better to keep the city safe than, you know, to lose a couple members. So we were thinking, you know, my job is to find things that were long lost. You know, what's the fastest way to take care of this without having such a big commotion? And we discovered such a thing. However, it is not here. It will take a little bit to get to, and that I cannot afford to do. So we were wondering if you guys were interested in something like that.
So, do you want us to go find a lost item?
Yes.
Somewhere?
Yes.
I'm assuming you know approximately where.
Yes.
And this has to do with the invasion because
We can finish it before it starts.
What?
what
can
kind
go
of
on the-
item is it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He doesn't know.
You don't know.
I
Do you have an inkling?
I do know. It's an orb of devastation.
I'm sorry. A what now?
It's an orb of devastation.
Do I know what that is?
Yeah. Can we
Yeah.
history check?
You guys can make an Arcana check
All of us?
if you guys
Oh
want.
God. Arcana's based in intelligence, right?
Yep.
Sweet
Yeah.
five.
That's
Nope.
minus
Five.
3,
Yeah.
baby.
Shut up.
I'm at 8.
I
Oh,
also
wait,
have
no,
an 8.
Arcana. Yeah, I'm at 8.
Arcana. So I have a 15, but it is minus 2.
Oh.
So
Oh, no.
13.
Oh.
All right. 13 what was it?
7.
7. All right. Oddly enough, you know a little bit of what it is. The rest of you guys don't. It is a magical artifact. It's supposed to be very rare, and it's supposed to cause a quote unquote like natural disaster.
Okay.
It depends on the element, but that's as far as you know.
It depends on the element. Okay.
Yes. It'll be like one of the 4 main elements, you know,
Yeah.
earth,
And-
wind, fire.
Once we find it, who would have it?
It's like, well, our military?
So you want us to get you a significantly advantageous magical artifact to possibly be used by the city of Waterdeep.
Yes, that's the deal.
Where is this particular orb?
It is in a long lost city. It is not in this plane of existence anymore.
What?
We'll get to there. It's not my job. We
We're
do
on
have
quite a
cost-
journey already.
Yeah, it's not that hard to get there. Trust me. I mean, I've never been. I'd love to go, but I don't have the time or money.
Cool.
I will say the details of this expedition get less and less encouraging with every word.
Especially when
But-
you keep saying you have no money.
Well, no, I don't have money. I mean, look at my job. The military does. Actually, the general should be coming in soon. He will talk to you guys about money and proper compensation for everything that you guys might or have to do.
The discovery is its own reward.
You
Acquire.
said it was on a plane of existence. Do you know what?
It would be in the plane of water.
Can I make a history
Sure.
check? That's me, baby.
Uh-oh.
18.
Okay. So that's gonna be 19.
19. Yeah, the plane of water. Though you don't know specifics of it, you do know it's in another plane of existence. Most of the portals are at this point closed. It is one of the chaos planes essentially. It is mostly made of water. Endless oceans, large creatures.
Yeah.
Some of them, that
Yeah.
have never touched this material plane. It is just submerged in water. Things get lost in there and usually don't come back.
Yeah.
And what shape is this portal? Is it a triangle or?
The shape?
Yeah.
You wouldn't know.
Well, I was asking the scholar if the scholar knew what.
Oh, the portal.
Yes.
How to get to the plane of water.
Yeah.
It would be in the form of a whirlpool.
Okay.
Sounds interesting for entry.
Sounds dangerous.
How do you
No,
suppose
not
we
that
get
dangerous.
there?
If it's just making a whirlpool, I can do that.
Well, no.
Oh.
We do have to go to the middle of the sea. We will supply a ship, crew, and then we'll take you guys there.
It sounds like a fun adventure.
I hate the ocean.
We probably won't be there for very long. We'll be in the ocean.
Or in the belly of something.
It won't be that. I don't think it'll be too scary. We'll be fine.
Sometimes I wish I were back in Sakara.
How soon can the ship leave?
Tomorrow.
All right.
Right.
Gives us time to
And
assemble.
let me just go outside real quick. And he steps out, and you guys can see he kind of starts jingling his keys, and he goes to the main door because he locked it.
Okay, while he's gone, this is insane, right?
Absolutely.
This is. We're talking about an orb of devastation.
In a separate plane of existence.
I'm
In
not
a
that
s-
afraid of a plane of existence. It's
To
just
be
a
used
plane
by
of
the
water.
military.
And how
We
are-
could, by we, I mean me and my people, protect this city. I mean, we all seem to like it here, right? We want to keep breathing.
Yes, and breathing is actually a good point. How do we breathe underwater?
Don't worry about it.
Okay, I am no longer worrying about
I'm
it.
worried about it.
She starts like fiddling with a blue crystal that she wears around her neck and just don't worry about it.
Okay.
Miss Bliss, what do you think? I am sworn to follow you.
I think it's a cool adventure. Maybe we'd get to meet people.
At the bottom of the ocean.
At the bottom.
You
of the
never know.
It's true.
There's things that live in the plane of water. It's true. It's where I'm from. Well, not me, but
People you know.
my family.
Oh.
I suppose
Well,
that-
don't sound too happy about your family, jeez.
It's been a while. I've never been.
Well, if you've never been, then where did you come from?
Where did you go?
Where are you
Where
going?
do you go now?
Collie-eyed Joe.
I hate all of you. No, she goes shrugs and just. It's hard to say. There was a time where we all just kind of got pushed from the plane of water here, and we've kind of spread out, my people and I.
It's fascinating. Truly. I'm all for this, but I'd like to have the precautions and any worries that we have met before we go on an endeavor that we may not come back from.
When you guys begin to hear footsteps, like heavy footsteps,
Oh yeah, because
closer.
the
general.
general was gonna come.
Here comes the general.
Here comes the general.
Stop it. We cannot keep making bad musical jokes, and that's coming from me.
Okay. And you guys can hear what you guys assume to be Edmund, kind of like rushing through. It is just very, very quiet footsteps on top of heavy footsteps. He kind of like knocks, and then like the general just kind of like walks in as soon as as soon as Edmund kind of like knocks.
Oh, man.
And you guys can see this this
down my lap.
tall, not very much slender. It's actually very odd for an elf to look this way, but he looks muscular. He has a very strong, jawline. He's in full uniform and he looks like ready to fight. He has a lot of medals, and he just kind of like looks at you guys, and like he looks at Edmund. He's like, "These are the people you brought."
Well, don't sound too excited.
I just expected something else.
What did you
Yeah, so
expect?
did we.
Let's not get into that. Have you guys taken the job?
Why not?
Sure. We were told that you would be compensating.
Yes. How much would you like?
How much can you offer?
I asked the question first.
I would take 8 gold for personal burial funds if my body is not recovered. The rest of the funds, I'd say, put 200, and I'd like it to go to this museum.
Okay. Does that work for everybody? 200 gold pieces?
That is
200,
my own personal price.
208 gold pieces and a museum pass.
I would like that as well.
Please donate my share to the what is it called? The
Museum?
less no.
Oh.
Well,
Local temples and all that.
yeah.
Yeah.
Sure, let's go with that.
I'll be keeping mine. Thank you very much.
Okay. All right. Have you guys decided on when to head out?
Tomorrow. I
No.
believe.
We were
Yeah.
told the ship or yeah, we were told tomorrow. would
Morning, afternoon, evening?
Morning.
Morning.
work. Morning.
Morning.
Okay. Then we will see you guys then.
Right.
Well, howdy.
Yay.
He just steps out. And Edmund was just there, and you can see he's sweating. He's like, that went well.
Why are you so nervous?
I
It
don't
did.
like that guy.
I don't think.
You're
Why
swell.
don't
He hasn't
you
quite
like
left
him?
yet.
No, he's already stepped out. It looks, he's just intimidating, to say the least.
You're sweating a lot. Are you okay?
I'm okay.
Yeah. Did the suit come with the flop sweat?
No, I didn't. I added that
It
myself.
begins. This is gonna be my whole day.
Well, buckle up.
Oh, here you go.
All right. Edmund proceeds to hand you guys 100 gold pieces, half of the payment right now. He takes out individual bags. He just kind of proceeds to give it to you. He's like, I was told to give you guys this. And he kind of takes it back. Just, you guys can get any provisions that you guys might need for tomorrow.
Marvelous. Well,
In that case, we'll see you guys tomorrow.
Yeah.
You have a good evening, Mr. Pershing.
Okay.
Please take care of your sweat problem.
Just take a breather. Relax.
I pat him on the shoulders as we leave. We've got some fine deodorants back in Zakara if you have recommendations. Quite a
That's
hot
mean.
country.
All
I
right.
know. I feel bad. We can't pick on you. You're doing so well.
It's okay. All right. So you guys do have 100 gold pieces if you guys wish to go buy anything that you guys might need. Otherwise, then we can just skip to the morning.
I mean, I guess just.
Just so you guys know, health potions are 50 gold pieces each.
15.
Good.
What? Lord above. No, I don't need any health potions.
All right.
I think I'm good.
Good.
Yeah, just spell components, but we good.
I will take 2 rapiers, 1 health potion. No, wait. All of this is going to go back to the museum. I'll just take the 2 rapiers for 50 total.
All right.
I'll buy 2 health potions.
2 potions?
Yeah.
All right.
I heard 12. I was like,
I know, me
what?
too. I was like, you have enough
You're
money.
like, since when do you have that much
You guys
gold?
save the money from the time you last used this character? That's
it's,
nice.
It's the old school Mordekaiser mid start.
Oh, I remember that. All right. So in that case, when you guys, proceed to go for the rest of the night to buy your provisions, any food that you guys might take,
Yeah.
which is no money, because hey, we're gonna skip that. All
I was
right.
gonna say we should. The ship come stocked.
Yeah.
It should
Yeah.
Be good.
Funded by the state.
Yeah.
Shoddy workmanship.
All right.
Holes everywhere.
So you guys,
But it
next morning,
floats.
you guys wake up and you guys start making your way to the ports. At this point, people are awake. People are panicking. You can see a bunch of people pushing wagons, pushing shopping carts, it's just full with cleaning supplies, food stuff, and what's it called? Waterdeep has never seen like a panic this bad. They've fought dragons, they fought everything, but invasion
All over bandits, too.
it
Unusual.
seems a little bit odd.
They can't just be bandits. There has to be something else.
Unless it's a massive organized bandit army under the massive organized bandit king.
Maybe they're just having a bad day.
Been
They are
having a lot of
stressed.
consecutive bad days then.
All right. So you guys make it to the port. During this time, actually, there would be a half orc, and you guys can see this large ship. It is all kind of. It is a wooden ship. It's extremely large, about 100 feet long and about like 30 feet wide. So not that, but bigger.
Hey, this boat's great.
What's it called? And you guys can see on what's it called, steel plating, named the Ulysses, on the side. Its front of the ship has this kind of like weird ornate whale with a weird kind of head. It's rather odd. This is a large
Looking at
ship.
him.
It looks almost kind of like a warship, but not enough guns or ballistas. You guys can see, a lot of crew members are pushing up these large crates, approximately, like 15 feet by 15 feet, and they seem to be kind of struggling. And there's this half orc with a clipboard, and he just kind of seems to be kind of like looking and like directing people. He kind of turns to you guys like, "You guys supposed to come with us?"
Is this the expedition ship?
Yeah,
Yep. Then
Yeah.
we
Yes,
Yes,
that's
we are
us.
your
reporting for
passengers.
duty.
yeah. I didn't. You guys don't look what. I have descriptions here. You guys don't really look like that, but that should be fine.
Interesting. That's not the first
What
time
are
I've
the
heard that.
descriptions you have?
It says
Yeah.
weak.
Mm.
It's him.
I feel
Yeah.
I
Yeah, I can
mildly
see that.
offended,
It's okay.
but I let it slip.
So if you guys grabbed everything, then you guys can just get on board.
Great. Are there lodgings provided?
Yes.
Just pick a bunk then, I suppose.
Yes. It's bottom floor. You guys can
Callie
sleep
just
anywhere.
like starts strutting in, just like swinging her
Yeah,
arms.
I'm just gonna walk up the gangplank to
Yeah.
my cabin.
Trail along after the colonel. Colonel, would you like to be bunkmates?
No.
Elias?
I will have to refuse as well, Mr. Thatch.
It'd be improper for.
I just like go over to Bliss and just, so did you want to like sleep on the top one? Did you want to sleep on the bottom one? I'm used to sleeping on the ground. I don't particularly care much. Like
We can just sleep
unpack.
together wherever you want.
A whole
Perfect.
story came across your face.
I told you.
I'll go ahead and find an unoccupied bunk. I'll put my my journal underneath.
I mean, you do get like ignored for a
Yeah.
All right. So you guys proceed to go on board. You guys can see a bunch of crew members. Captain Helton, which was the elven individual that you guys met. He seems to be kind of like moving people around too. Hurl, which is the half orc. Yes.
To clarify, the general that we saw yesterday is the captain of the
Yeah.
ship? Okay. And his name is what?
Captain Helton.
Hilton. Got
Yeah.
it.
So
Hilton.
Haelten.
Okay. And the half-orc's name?
Hurl. So it's gonna be Hurall.
Earl. Got it.
Okay. And he seems to be, the captain seems to be kind of like directing Hurl to what to do, and then Hurl proceeds to direct the other people.
Okay.
So there's like a third party there.
Bureaucracy.
And they seem to be kind of like, yes.
Sorry, what's the name of the general?
Of the General Hilton, Hae.
Oh, that's him.
Yeah.
Sorry,
Like the hotel.
I wrote it as the ship name. I was like, what?
No, the ship name
Sorry,
is the
yeah.
Ulysses.
Ulysses. Yeah.
Yeah, you're good.
All right.
Sorry
Wow,
about
was that a great general of Waterdeep?
I hate you.
Ulysses? No. Ulysses S. Grant.
Yes.
I do mention a Thatch. This is quite a large ship for what is supposed to be an inconspicuous, non-panic-inducing expedition.
Maybe the idea is to be heavily more fortified. As I've been told, an invasion is pending. It might be smart to appear bigger than we are.
That is fair.
Although I do share your suspicion. It does seem like a larger outfit, and
Yeah.
I doubt that they're just hauling bricks inside those crates.
And I'm sure every single one of these crew members will live to return home.
Absolutely.
I'm sure they all have the best intentions,
Almost certainly we'll survive the whirlpool that we're definitely going to go straight into.
and there is nothing sinister within these crates.
None at all.
Nice romance going on.
All right.
You refuse to bunk, I don't know.
So the guys are setting up in your bunks and sleeping places. This halfling wearing large glasses. It's kind of a little bit awkward wearing very baggy clothes. Kind of comes in. You guys are supposed to come with us, right? I'm Cotley. Nice to meet you.
Hotley?
Yes, I'm the cosmologist on the ship. I'm supposed to get you guys to the plane of water.
Excellent. Finally, someone speaking pure common. Pleasure to meet you, Copley. My name is Thaddeus Thatch Xyloto.
His handshake is like super wiggly. His arm moves.
Now, where did you study?
I studied at the University of Waterdeep.
That's fantastic. What did you do your thesis on?
The plane of water.
Oh, so you're a subject expert matter. How are we getting down there exactly?
We have the whirlpools. I mean, the ship.
Well, surely you don't mean to sail the ship directly into
No,
a
no, no, no,
monster.
no. We will stay on top. You guys will proceed to go in.
Oh, okay. In submersibles.
Yes.
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 Or okay.
Yes, we do have. And he kind of like looks around. It's like we do have some apparatus of Qualish.
Oh.
So you guys should be easily, accessible to go down deep.
I feel much safer knowing that we're.
Yeah, we're not gonna throw you guys into the whirlpool. Come on.
Thank you, sir.
I was wholeheartedly preparing for that.
I will admit, I did think that was happening.
That sounded
There's
very
like
optimistic.
a bunch of sweat that he gets to just wipe off. Good Lord, it's warm.
All
Do you
right.
need something for your sweat?
What do you have?
Miss
there?
Bliss, what have you brought?
just
Like a handkerchief?
take it.
Just take it.
Just like. Okay. I didn't know what she gave me. I'll
Okay.
go ahead and fold it up, return it. Thank you. I don't know if you want this. I just put all my stuff over it.
Sure, I'll wash it.
Well, they're all like talking and stuff. Callie's just kind of like leaning over the ship, constantly just like eyes wide as we're sailing. Because I don't think
Okay.
you sailed before. So
Yeah, I'm gonna be at the front of the ship with a pipe, looking stoic and smoldering over the bow.
I hate you so much.
Anybody want to grab him from behind?
Yeah, I will.
What?
No, we're not. That's
To where?
that's
No, we're-
next.
It would
that's
be
next
so
movie
fun
night.
to do.
That
Yeah.
would be next movie
I go
night,
over
not
to the
this
colonel.
movie
Ooh,
night.
that would be interesting. Right? Dibs on playing the iceberg.
It's actually just like a huge death trap. Like it's basically like a
Yeah.
gauntlet challenge.
Yeah.
We'll work
Survive
on
the
it.
Titanic.
Yeah.
Anyway.
All right.
Next one
Um,
shot.
So you guys can see, most of the crew seem to be humans. There are some oddities like the captain, the half orc, Kali being a halfling, and there's a dwarf. This dwarven woman who seems to be the mechanic. She seems to be fixing up anything that needs to be fixed. Seems to be cleaning, anything that needs to be cleaned. She's always on the move. She seems to be, rushing from one place to the other.
Yeah.
And the rest of them, they're just kind of relaxing, letting the crew do their thing. So you guys proceed to locate yourselves accordingly. Then the ship begins to leave. They open up the large gates of Waterdeep. Then you guys begin to set out for the open ocean.
Woo.
Excellent.
Loving this. Loving this.
All right. As you guys are still on the ship, the captain proceeds to go towards where you guys are allocated. It's like, I'm sure Mr. Pershing let you guys know that this expedition will take 2 weeks. A week to get there, a week to get back.
Ah. Right.
Okay.
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 That's fine.
Hope that you guys brought everything because we're not turning back now.
Well, I would
Well,
have brought more books to read during the downtime, but that's fine.
Who needs books to read? You're here on an adventure. Go out, have fun,
Do
see
you
the
even
ocean.
know how to read?
We
Because
can
I mean,
talk
books
for
are great.
hours on end.
She just like looks down when you ask her if she knows how to read. She just gets quiet.
Okay. So you guys would be at the lower level of the ship. So there's a level above you. Actually, no. You guys will be on the second level. Sorry. There's a third level that is for storage. That's where you guys saw being the crates being pushed in, and other food stuff and everything. Is there anything that you guys would like to do for right now?
At some point, I want to talk to the party, but like one-on-one conversations. Elias, at one point I'll be like, "So you're from Zakara, you say?
you could say that.
What are people like there?
People,
Culture.
they are dark and beautiful, mysterious.
Not unlike
It's just
yourself.
Nothing like me. In Zakara, we tieflings aren't regarded as evilly as we are here in Faerun. That's one thing I admire about the place. I will say, I hate the open ocean. I have dreams of hot sand and a dry sky. I mix up those two adjectives.
Interesting. Well, that's. How far away from home are you exactly? Never seen Zakar on a map.
Zakara, you're gonna have to go down far south as you can go. And when you think you can't go no more, just a little bit more.
You're playing me.
No, I'm not. You have to believe in Zakara, and Zakara will believe in you.
Sounds like a fantasy land. But then again, we're going to a different plane of existence, so I mean, maybe it's time to start broadening our horizons, so to speak.
Fantasy may not be stranger than reality in these waters.
Well said. I'm gonna go ahead and leave this conversation.
Thank you.
Actually, Colonel, if you can actually make a perception check as you were on the top of the ship,
Looking smoldering, I believe.
Looking
the term.
smoldering.
Smoldering, smoking.
feeling the breeze, just every splash.
Where did that captain's hat come from?
Only the captain gets to honk the horn. 17.
17. All right. Though you do not have any magical prowess, I would assume that you don't have magical prowess. However, the head of or not the head, the figurehead, sorry, of the ship seems to have this kind of innate glow to it. You can see as the waves kind of crash into the ship, the water doesn't seem to get stuck on the whale itself. As you can see, like as it kind of breezes through, there's this kind of like layer, almost like a shield,
Okay.
on the whale itself. So you can see the waves kind of push in, and that stays dry.
Okay.
I did
So
not make that motion.
not like it's covered in like an oil, so where it just
No, no,
beads
no.
off. It actually nothing
Yeah,
touches. it.
nothing touches it.
Okay.
Okay. What about the rest of you guys? Bliss and Kali. What are you guys doing?
I mentioned earlier that Kali's kind of like running around the ship, and I think as they're sailing further out, I think she actually starts to like climb and scale up the mast and stuff like that, trying to get as high up as possible so she can see as much of the ocean as possible.
Okay. Make a perception check, actually.
Okay. That is going to be 15.
15. All right. So as you kind of scale the highest point of the ship, you kind of begin to looking around, and behind you see the city of Waterdeep.
Yes.
Everything seems fine. Everything seems small. In front of you guys, in front of you, because you see it, there's a couple of fishing ships, mostly merchant ships, a lot smaller than all of you guys. They seem to be not necessarily like in the way, but the ship that you guys are on seems to be kind of going straight for them. So they seem to be kind of like moving out of the way as quickly as possible to not get destroyed. And the what's it called? The captain has like no care for it. Like you can see he's just going straight, and like they'll move because they'll move. And you can see these ships kind of like scouring about. You can see a couple of like fish schools kind of go through the water. But that's as far as you guys can see for right now.
So, but he's like going straight towards these other ships.
Like not trying to hit him, but he's going in a straight line. And if they don't move, he's like, oh.
Can I can I cast? I feel like this isn't going to be big enough, but I don't know if I want to waste this other one.
You do. You want to waste.
I do
You guys
wanna
have a week. I'll see.
I do have a week. Okay, so I am going to cast Tidal Wave,
All right.
and essentially I'm going to try to use the wave to gently ease these fishing ships out of the way. Just
Alright.
help them out a little bit. Maybe push some extra fish in like towards their direction too.
That's what's
Okay.
going on in our mind, but in reality, people are screaming. capsized and,
All the boats sitting over, capsizing.
yeah.
My boat! My livelihood!
All right. As you proceed to do this, the ships do get out of the way, and you do redirect some fish out into the fishing nets. And as you kind of like proceed to make your way down, you can see the captain is just kind of like looking directly at you, as if like I saw that, but nothing comes from it.
She puts her head up, turns her chin up, and walks away.
Okay. Yes.
I'm gonna tap out my pipe, and then I want to go down below decks and investigate the equipment they were bringing on board.
Okay. Make an investigation check, please.
Oh,
Ooh,
7.
Boy, howdy.
7. Yeah, you make it down. You can see supplies. You can see the masts, or at least changes of masts. A couple of like wooden stuff. A couple of railings, and you see these 3 large crates.
Okay.
That given the information that Kali gave to you guys, this is where the apparatus would most likely fit. Also, for you guys that don't know, the apparatus of Qualish are legendary artifacts. I think they're legendary artifacts. It's a legendary thing. It is basically a small submarine that you guys can pilot and go up to, I think, 900 feet down into the water. So they're basically small submarines. They fit 2 people, and they have a bunch of little levers and stuff that you guys can play around with to redirect or attack or et cetera, et cetera. And they will look like this. And they are large. If you want to pass that around.
It's got snippers.
Yeah.
Is that crabs?
How
Nice.
many are
No,
there?
oh,
3.
you do though.
3. So
There's
does that
3.
mean one person's riding solo?
Yeah.
There is one other thing I would like to do on
Yeah.
one of these days. I would like to just go ahead and take a moment and cast Find Familiar. I would like an
Okay.
octopus.
An octopus.
Yes.
All right.
I will name him Raymond.
All right.
Yeah.
Good name.
Just gonna keep like it'll just be good to have an extra pair of eyes, and I don't want to have to prepare this spell when we actually dive. So I'm gonna go ahead and have him just around the deck. I'll dunk him in a tank if I can like get like a thing of water, place this octopus inside. Just
Oh wait, you need water?
I mean, hey,
Yeah,
it should be
so-
actually leaning over the side of the ship to try and get some. Yes.
Yeah. So she grabs her crystal and casts create water. You can create up to 10 gallons of clean water within a range of an open container.
Oh,
So I
it's
just-
It
not
needs
that
salt
big of a-
water,
Yeah. Well, still.
and it's not a freshwater animal. So.
Okay, then I use.
This
I
familiar's
will
dead.
use shape water to just pull the water up out of the ocean. Water bend that shit. There you go.
All right, that's what I'm talking about. All right, Raymond. It'll take him about like an hour to get out of this jar, but he will get out.
Yeah,
He'll,
I
like-
just like stare at Raymond. Just
he
kind
like
of
stares back.
Yeah, we have this moment of like, I'm so sorry.
He's fine.
Yeah.
I want
here.
I want to scratch in thieves' cant carvings around the ship, like small ones. That basically hit my room is like a safe house. If anyone who can speak it want to speak to me.
Okay.
Does anyone come?
I've seen the
No.
old tongue.
No. All right.
All right. So you proceed to edge this. Go for it.
Okay, so for the first day, I'm just gonna go around and talk to everyone. At some point, I'll see some fish just jump out of nowhere. I'll be like, fish! And I'll just be amazed by everything going on.
Read my
Okay.
book. Yes.
Hi!
Hi, Bliss.
Callie like joins you. She's not nearly as excited, but she's enjoying it as well. She just kind of hangs out with you, like, yeah, fish, man.
I'm gonna look for the Colonel or for Elias. I mean,
I'm actually gonna be with Bliss, and as fish jump up, I'm casting Mage Hand and catching them and then throwing them back.
Okay. You're the one lifting them from the water. You're not even the flying fish. You just pick up one.
Yeah, you're the reason why they're jumping out.
Yeah. You're just pulling them out of the
She's
water.
not actually watching fish jump out. You're putting
But
a
she
show on
but
for
she thinks
her.
she is. Yeah.
The fish is like.
she's like, "Hey, cool!" Over there, you're like, Elias is just like,
It is a full-time job. Traveling with Miss Bliss.
I'm just gonna be doing like push-ups. It's like keeping physically trained, and I'm just like,
Okay.
oh, these idiots.
This is the wrong movie.
What is going on? What are these people doing?
Everybody's like fighting in choreography. Wrong movie, dude. Wrong movie.
At some point, can I use Beast Bond for the octopus?
You're trying to jack this man's octopus? Wait, it's a fake creature. I don't think you can.
Is it? Okay, never mind.
It's not technically a beast.
It's a fairy puss. It's a fairy
It-
octopus. That was
yeah.
terrible.
Yeah.
Fairy
that-
puss?
Yeah, that wasn't good.
you proud of
Different
that?
I
movie.
don't like that. I don't like
Different
that.
movie
Listen,
entirely.
guys, Find Familiar is a cool spell.
No,
It is a
Find
cool
Familiar is cool.
It is technically speaking either a celestial, a fae, or a fiend
Oh, that's cool.
instead of a beast. So it's not technically considered a beast.
I speak celestial. Can I-
You know what? I will make it celestial so you can at least talk with him.
Oh my god, we can.
All right.
I'll just
It
go to
understands
and
you,
be like,
but it doesn't. Like,
But it doesn't
It's just an
talk.
octopus.
no, it's
It's just there.
I'll
like,
just
I
be
need-
fascinated by it.
I'm gonna let Raymond just have free reign of the ship. I know he can get out of that jar. He's an octopus.
Yeah, he just opens it.
He's just like, you just see him on the deck.
Keeps trying to get away from you. Like,
I mean, he's got to obey my commands and whatnot.
At some
so.
point, like Callie sees him and just Raymond, and she just picks him up, she scoops him up and just like walks back to you.
but then it's a first-person view of him like getting further away from the ocean. Like he was so close to the edge.
Oh
Your
my
octopus
god.
is running away again.
Ah, yes, he does that. Naughty, naughty little octopus.
I don't
Shame.
think he likes it.
I'm sure he doesn't. I don't know what octopi really care for, but I know he's useful. He'll listen to me if I tell him, but
Octopode.
Octopus?
Octopi.
Octopodes. It's based in a language that is using these different. It's technically phonetically speaking, fun fact, it's based out of Greek, so we say octopode, not octopus or octopi. There's your linguistic knowledge for the day.
We learn. We live to learn.
I'm dead serious.
Get this out of my fantasy world.
You take your college and you leave.
I suppose I could see how he likes just hanging out here, and I just kind of put him on his shoulder, kind of like, and let him like kind of wrap around and just kind of like be able to look around and stuff.
Kylie starts like playing with one of his other typicals.
Yeah, I'll
and
touch
just
it.
kinda
I'll
hang
keep on
out,
touching
like,
it.
so.
200 gold isn't worth it anymore.
You need to get
You're
a pet.
dying.
208.
Stick
I don't know
pets.
why.
208 and a museum pass. That, you might think about that one.
Knowledge is priceless.
I'm gonna
Knowledge-
sell that.
Risk life and limb for discovery.
Yeah. Just so you guys know, the layout of the Odysseus, it would be the main deck, which would be on top, the forecastle, which would be in the front, the living quarters would be in the second floor, and then the quarter deck would be technically it would be the backside, and then it would be the waste disposal area, which would be on the second floor as well, but all the way to the back,
Nice.
and then the holding area, which is all of the bottom.
Why
Just
is
so
all
you
the
guys know
water
that.
Brad
And
behind us?
that's the storage, right?
Yeah, the storage. Yeah, the holding area would be storage.
The fact that the
All right,
ship
just
is
so you
a
guys know.
forecastle.
Okay, so you guys proceed to travel at sea for a couple more days, and the weather seems to be fine for most of it. There's a couple of like storms there, but it's nothing to worry about. A couple of rain here and there. That's it. Other days are just completely sunny. At this point, even even scaling to the highest point of the ship, there's nothing around you guys but sea. Like at this point, the sea, it looks empty. There's no fish going around. I'm sure you can find some if you go in, but other than that, like, on the surface, nothing there. The waves seem to be getting bigger and bigger with every kind of trek into the open ocean, farther in. I'm sorry, and then kind of things begin to change. As you guys kind of proceed to close around the week mark, which would be getting there, because it would be a week there and a week back. As you guys proceed to get closer to the end of the week, things are a little bit less common. You guys can see larger and larger fish. Coral reefs are not the size they should be, quote unquote. They're a lot bigger. The fish seems to be a clownfish is the size of a good sized fish. Like, it is not like a salmon. A clownfish is the size of a salmon, and things get bigger from there.
Good.
And you guys can all tell because of the fish kind of hitting at the sides of the ship, and they
like,
still
slam it against it?
yeah, not necessarily like attacking it, but
Oh,
you guys are going through their home, and they just seem to kind of floating, and they just keep getting hit from it. Then you guys proceed to go to sleep. Nothing happens from that day, and you guys all kind of wake up to the sound of like squelching, as if you guys were basically in a puddle of like Jello.
I swear to God, if your octopus got out again.
Oh no, he's in a pocket dimension. This isn't me.
But it's just a sound. Like, is this ship actually
Like something is hitting against the ship, it's squelching.
okay? Callie is going to rush up to the deck of the ship and try to take a peek. So
All right, make a perception check.
I would like to join her up there since this is commotion is.
Oh.
First one of the game.
yeah, damn, same die too. I mean, I have a +7, but it is a 1.
All right, so as you try and get out of your bed, you just start wrapping yourself and you just get stuck there. The last thing you can see is everybody rushing out, and you're like, no.
I'll try and help
Oh,
her out
yeah,
of it.
me too. I'll go to her and be like, come on.
All right, so you guys get her out. As you guys kind of proceed to go up the stairs to the main deck, there's this kind of pink glow to everything. As you guys make it to the main deck itself, a lot of crew members are already awake, and they're just looking around like astonished. Peeking over the sides of the ship, you guys can see what the ship has been hitting on. It is just a bunch of jellyfish. All of them seem to be kind of glowing this pink glow. All of them seem to be normal-sized jellyfish, but there's, as far as the eye can see, is just jellyfish.
That's so pretty.
And the ship seems to be going through them and pushing them out of the way. And yeah, you just hear squelching.
Ah, full sail.
The sounds of the sea.
We're all just sitting there awkwardly just listening to all the squelching, and we can't do anything about it.
Yeah.
We're gonna need peanut butter. There's a lot of jelly
I
being
mean, I
made.
guess I
No.
could try to cast tidal wave again and try to try to Moses these jellyfish.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so you proceed to cast tidal wave, and you do proceed to move some of it out of the way. But as the kind of like the waves kind of begin forming back in, some of them do trill in.
Go away. Go away.
And as far as you can see, the glow is just coming from them. Like as you move them away, it is just complete like darkness of the sea. And as you kind of move in through, like there's more light.
Can I pick one up with Mage Hand and examine it?
Sure.
Don't get stung.
I will
You're using
try-
Mage Hand.
Yes.
All right.
I want to see. Can I check if there's anything like particularly like magical about them?
Make a nature check or an arcana check, your choice.
What a shitty roll.
12.
12. Which one? Nature, arcana.
They're both intelligence.
No, he's
Oh,
asking for the specificity of what he's going to give you.
Arcana.
Arcana. It just seems like a normal jellyfish.
Normal
Nothing seems to be arcane about it. It's not being affected by magic or anything. It's just jellyfish.
Okay. I place it gently back into the water.
Okay. All right, you proceed to do that. All right. So this happens on for like a good like hour of your guys' time. At this point, as the ship kind of keeps on moving through, the jellyfish are left behind, and darkness now ensues. It is just the darkness of the sea. In front of you, Kali, you actually notice there's a storm coming, pretty big one.
God, okay.
And now you kind of think about it, maybe the jellyfish are moving away from it.
Yeah. Damn. Okay.
What do I need to roll to start yelling at the deckhands to start getting ready for the storm? Intimidation?
Either intimidation or persuasion, up to you.
18 for intimidation.
Hey, intimidation. As you proceed to yell this, some of the crew members kind of like snap out of like the shock of like, oh, this just happened. They actually begin to start doing stuff, and then you can just hear kind of like heavy footsteps behind you. It's like, that's my job.
Well, I did it better than you.
Okay. All right. He's gonna look at you, and walk away, go up to the thing. You guys proceed to finish your long rest. So any expended spell slots, etc.
Cool.
Are all there. You guys wake up the next morning to water on the second floor, and you guys kind of walk up to the main deck. It is pouring rain. There's a thunderstorm on this side. There's like just chaos on this side, and the ship seems to be kind of like moving through. I'm gonna need everybody to make perception checks, please.
Strong 12.
12, nice.
And
21.
even stronger,
21.
22.
Nice.
Sorry.
16.
17.
17.
I'm the lowest.
Which one was it?
16.
16? All right. So just Kali and Elias. You guys can see whether it is from innate, knowledge or perception check. Whirlwinds are actually starting to form as the ship kind of goes through. You guys peek over the sides, even in this pouring rain. It's hard to see, but you guys can kind of see the form of a whirlwind kind of forming, small, approximately 5 feet. But as you guys kind of look over, there's some bigger ones in front.
Oh.
Is
How
the cap?
bad is this storm? Like, how would it do? Does Kylie have genuine fear that this? Will you? I woke up at 7 a.m. and that is 3 hours earlier than I usually do. I am struggling.
You're doing great.
Thank you. Like, does she have any like genuine concern and fear that the ship might go down?
No, the storm is strong,
But not that.
but the
strong.
ship is stronger.
Okay.
Can
Okay.
we notice if the captain is like dodging these whirlpools, or is he like aware that they're happening?
No, he just seems to be kind of straight line.
Okay, well,
Wait. Can I make? Because we're looking for like a big ass whirlpool. Yeah.
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 Can I
The
try
big
to-
ass.
Big ass pool. Can I try to perceive like how far we might be, or if it seems like we're coming closer to that?
Make a perception check.
Shit. One thing I should have got while we were in town.
God, stop using that one.
It
I know.
telescope.
It's brand new. It's new to the family.
Not telescope. That's
That's gonna be 10.
okay. No, you can't really discern. It's hard to see. There's a lot of rain. Your vision kind of past 30 feet kind of begins fading into just blur.
I want to go up and ask the captain, like, should we be concerned about the upcoming storm?
And it kind of just looks at you. No.
No.
Nothing
Well-
really frazzles you, does it?
It just looks. No.
Right then.
Well, if the
Alright.
captain's not frazzled, I'm not frazzled.
Yes. He does have a certain way of running the ship that isn't. I don't do this nearby him.
Okay.
I would not. I'm a spineless coward.
I would like to roll for courage.
I feel like Patch or
Fuck both of you.
All right. Go
yeah,
for
no,
it.
Callie's gonna run up and start climbing up the mast again.
Okay.
Trying to get to like basically the crow's nest.
Is it raining already?
Yeah, it's pouring rain.
Okay, I'll just be like in the middle of the thing, be like, yes, it's pouring rain.
Living it.
Bless, there's a huge storm coming up. We should probably get on the deck.
But I like water. I like the rain.
She's just like,
Like my hair is completely matted to my.
slick. I just have Raymond up on my hand, like trying to be the best umbrella he can.
I'll just be
This
twirling.
is the happiest Raymond's been on this entire
He's like,
A single tear just goes.
this animal's not being abused. It's a celestial in an octopus form.
I mean, it really can't feel pain.
It's got 2 hit points. I beg to differ.
All right. So as you're trying to climb up to the mast, it's hard, but you
Yeah.
manage to do it.
She's pretty dexterous. It's
yeah.
my second best stat.
Yeah, you kind of get pushed by the winds itself, but you hold on. Kali proceeds to leave the sleeping place,
Yeah,
sleeping floor.
The quarters.
Yes, there you go. He's holding this like large book, and he just seems to be kind of like charting stuff. He kind of like tries to point at the stars, and he's having trouble with it. But he
Oh, wait, where is he? Is he like up in the?
no, he's like in the main decks. Yeah, sorry.
Oh, okay.
Goblin, is there anything I can assist you with? I'm a learned man myself.
He kind of looks. I was like, no, I'm just trying to find the whirlpool.
Hi.
It should be. He kind of looks over
As
somewhere.
she's like, as Callie's like climbing and running around, she like runs past and slaps him on the back and casts guidance, and then just keeps running.
Okay. All right.
Just barefoot slapping, running full speed.
You're gonna get a splinter.
Nah, fuck it.
All right. So after a couple more minutes of the ship dealing with the storm, at this point, very prominent whirlpools begin appearing all over. And at this point, the captain just began to turn and twist the ship in very Tokyo Drift fashion. You know, he's like
Yes.
drifting it off, like the whirlpool is kind of getting pulled in, and he's just like drifting to the side. It's getting harder for him, and you guys can all see, and you actually, Colonel, you notice this more prominently. The figurehead is now glowing.
Okay.
And as soon as it kind of begins to glow, the ship just kind of begins aligning itself, and it's going almost like not like above the whirlpools, but it's having no trouble passing through them.
So it's like something's pulling it.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Okay.
Oh boy, howdy.
Interesting.
Okay.
I think that our time is about to come here. Should we get into the apparatus?
And Cotley kind of looks at him like, yes, yes. He kind of begins ordering the crew, and the crew just kind of looks at him like what? And then they turn to the captain, and the captain just kind of like nods. So they proceed to take off the railing for the storage area. They proceed to drop down ropes. A couple of people go downstairs. They begin pulling up these large crates.
Okay.
One of them takes out this crowbar and begins digging at them.
They're
and
assembling it
No,
now? No.
they just they released after a couple more minutes. They released all the 3 apparatus of Qualish. They just seem to you guys. They just seem like steel barrels. The captain proceeds to leave the wheel, and the ship is still going straight, by the way. So he proceeds to leave the wheel. He proceeds to maneuver the apparatus, turns them on basically, and claws begin to like appear. 6 legs, a little pipe at the top, and he proceeds to open each one of them for you guys. And he kind of just step in.
Okay.
Callie
Alright.
hops in one.
I'm going to go ahead and get in. I'll go in the same one that you're going in, if that's cool.
Really quick, just because I don't trust this. Callie grabs her crystal and is going to cast water breathing on everybody except herself, including Pearl, Cotley, and not the captain.
All right.
Yeah, fuck his ass.
Yeah, honestly, don't trust him.
Yeah. After she goes ahead and she starts doing her incantations, I'm going to go ahead and touch the small little, looks like an arrowhead crystalline object. It's my arcane focus. I'm going to go ahead and just kind of tap it and put on mage armor. Let's go ahead and get that out of
All
the way.
right,
Let's
man.
get into it.
All right.
Oh, and then also water breathing lasts for 24 hours. So
Hell yeah,
Alright.
it does.
y'all are good to go.
All right.
Can't wait to replace all the air in my lungs with water.
So who's gonna go in each apparatus?
How many does each hold, and how many are there?
Each
You're
each
solo.
apparatus holds
Yeah.
2 people
Apologies,
and up
Colonel.
to 10 hours of air divided by however many people are inside. So it would be 5 hours of air if you were to
I'll
out there
go
alone.
solo.
Solo.
All right,
Take
Solo.
both.
Solo.
Yeah.
All
Have
right,
you ever
so you're gonna,
operated one of these apparatuses before?
No.
Can't put the car than riding a horse.
Callie sits behind the wheel.
Okay.
For sure.
I got this.
All right.
Very much so.
So whoever
can
are,
do it.
whoever
I'll
are the
be behind the
pilots, if you
wheel.
guys can roll a
I'll
d20,
just be
please.
crazy
All right.
you.
Do we add anything to
Yeehaw!
No, just a d20.
Which one do I roll?
3.
3. All right.
it? 19.
Should we switch seats?
Two?
I'm
Two.
already strapped in. I can't take the
19.
seatbelt off.
Wait.
I'm piloting.
Yeah.
All right.
Put your dice away. Get the fuck out of here.
8. All right.
Why is everyone so bad?
As you guys don't notice it just yet.
What does that mean?
Oh,
However,
boy, howdy.
you, Colonel, you notice that as you kind of just mess around with the levers, it's about 10. Each one of them you assume to be a different function. You know, they had to have very small labels, and it's be like up, down, left, right, and like claw, and then like shutters. You notice that the one with that says like lights, it seems to be kind of stuck.
Okay.
So it does have kind of like 2 little like crab eyes, and yours seems to be kind of like slanted. So you can assume these might not work, but nothing too difficult. For you guys, easy.
Yeah.
Everything
Oh,
seems
wow.
fine. Everything is
We got
good.
this.
You guys proceed to slowly move these apparatus of Qualish to the edge. They proceed to put these planks. You guys can now see this large whirlpool, like about 50 feet wide, and it's just humongous. And the ship seems to not be getting pulled by it. It kind of like lines up parallel parks, and it's just being held there. You guys proceed to go to the edge. And what would you guys like to do?
Off we
I-
go.
Miss Bliss.
I slam it. We fall right in.
All right.
I turn to Bliss and I say, Miss Bliss, do you know why scuba divers fall in backwards?
No.
Because if they fell in forwards, they'd still be on the boat, and then I'd dive in.
Wow. Seeing as I know how light is going to be important, can I do like some sort of strength check to see if I can retch the lever back to see if I can get the lights going?
Wait.
Sure. Make a strength in athletics.
Athletics.
Shit. I thought I had a message. Would have been super useful.
12.
12. It just seems to be stuck.
Piece
It
of
doesn't.
shit.
Yeah. It just. It just doesn't move.
Just
Low budget.
kick it.
Museum
Yeah.
fucking.
State-funded
All
equipment.
right.
State funded.
State
So as
funded.
everybody proceeds to
Yeah.
plunge, one by one, you guys make it down. After a couple minutes into the water, you guys can see this whirlpool. Easily enough, it begins pulling you guys in. And you guys begin to see that there's leaking in the shutters.
Okay.
Oh, well.
Not you guys. You guys are good in yours.
Hey, cast
is
it
it
and
ours?
didn't need it.
Yeah, and your guys is. And there seems to be kind of leaking. And not
Are there-
yours.
Not
No,
mine?
you're good.
Okay.
Are there
Yours is
windows?
just, the
I
lights.
just don't have any
Yeah.
lights.
So you can activate the windows.
It's fine.
And on the window there have a crack.
Oh God.
What?
You guys have a crack
We
in
have
the
a crack
window.
on the
You
window.
guys will be fine. You can breathe water for 24 hours.
It's not the water breathing, it's the rapid implosion.
Yes.
Oh. Yeah, I can't help you with that one. Sorry. Ooh, yikes.
Wait, is there a way for us to talk to each other like between the I don't know
No.
what to call
I have
Okay.
message.
Oh, he has
That's cool.
message.
Yes.
Good.
Oh fuck.
Somebody has message. Bradley.
One person has it. Nobody else needs it.
Message is such a good
That's-
spell.
I guess.
Cantrip.
So useful in
Oh,
espionage.
That sucks. Huh?
All right. So you guys proceed to go down and down this whirlpool. And you guys begin to get pulled and pulled. Water seems to be not filling it up, but is covering your feet now. And water seems to be coming in further in.
Is it only a crack in the windshield, or
Yeah.
is it like other?
It's a crack in the
I'll
windshield.
just
Yeah. Can,
Wait a minute. Listen, I know that message
Worked
is
for Mark
important. Did
Watney.
anybody take mending?
no.
No.
Fuck.
can I hold it with mage hand?
No, you pilot this thing.
It's fine.
I'll
I can
just be
I can
like-
ride a horse one-handed. I can ride a mechanical crab one-handed. It's the same thing.
The water just seems to be kind of like trickling out. And as you guys kind of
I'm not
proceed.
stressed because we're mad chilling in our
Yeah, we are. We're good.
Yeah, guys having spent time. There's like elevator music in yours. It's all
So,
decked out. There's like an
where you
8 ball
from?
in the ship here.
You know, the the sea, all over.
While mine is just like the cartoon, just the eyes and the black. Just sitting there.
Damn it.
All right, but as you guys try and cover the best you can, the water just keeps pouring in, and the more you guys kind of press into it, it kind of begins cracking more and more.
I didn't say I was pressing. I'm just putting my body against it.
I'm not
Whoa.
pressing. I'm just.
I'm leaning casually.
Yeah.
Come on.
Everything's
Listen.
fine. We're not gonna.
I hope you like diving.
Okay.
You can breathe at least.
So you guys proceed to go into the eye of the whirlpool, and then in a kind of quick flash of darkness, there's no more whirlpool, and you guys are at the bottom of the sea. You guys assume, looking up, there is no clear surface end.
No. The pressure just destroys us.
Yeah.
Okay. All of you guys make it through. You guys kind of like line up.
I wave over it. Are his lights on?
You just see the crab claws go.
I start flashing our lights, like, hey.
You like high
Hey.
beams?
Your lights.
Oh, dear
Roll
God, he
D20.
can't see.
Actually, maybe it would be a perception. Sorry.
And ours all just be like.
Is it otherwise pitch black down here?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah. It's just
14.
the lights that you guys have,
Yeah.
and then the lack of lights thereof.
I
That's
see.
gonna be 14.
14. All right. So as you're flashing your lights, you can see this large shark just behind you guys.
Oh man.
It just kinda
Delightful.
moves through. And you guys just flashing lights.
Yeah, we're calling attention to ourselves. Love that.
Yeah.
Damn,
I
dude.
thought you were gonna say something. I'm
No,
sorry.
I wasn't. I
Okay.
guess I'll say something now.
Okay.
Is a hooded lantern waterproof, like watertight?
No,
No, it's
die.
not.
Okay.
Unless
That's
it's a
true.
magical
I'm
flame.
going to cast minor illusion and make the image of a fish, and I'm just gonna move it. I'm not gonna make it like swim or have look. I can't, but I can create just the illusion of it and start making it move. Hopefully that gets the shark away.
Okay.
Can I do a perception since I'm in complete blackness of any other light source around besides those
No, you
two?
can very prominently see their
Well,
lights.
no, I'm trying to look for a way out.
Oh, way out.
Like
yeah.
a way to go.
Yeah, go for it.
So.
Ooh.
Spicy.
21 for perception.
21.
that for you.
Though it's hard to see, you kind of look at the wall and the area surrounding you guys, and you guys are in a cavern system. You know, there is no discernible roof because, you know, it is just darkness and then the cavern. You guys are just kind of like in this cave system. As looking around, you can see a couple of fish here and there. All of them seem to be really, really big. I was gonna curse it, but
You
fuck
can.
it.
no. This is a wholesome video.
Oh,
Yeah.
fuck.
Bullshit.
Oh fuck.
I don't like you guys.
Don't worry. I've maintained. I haven't cursed a single time.
Wow, look at him.
What a cunt.
Give it
Don't
time.
worry. Miss Bliss.
No, Miss Bliss. You learn a lot of
Brad
patience traveling with Miss Bliss.
Went with the C word right after Women's Day,
Wow. It was just Women's Day.
But not when we release this video.
That's true.
Plans have been made.
All right. So what you guys like to do?
Start panicking.
Is our thing still cracking and breaking?
Yeah.
Well,
I'm panicking a bit, just a bit.
Don't
But I'll
worry,
be,
man.
like,
Well, once the
happy
water
about
fills
it.
up, they're actually gonna be okay, right?
yeah.
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 The pressure will balance out. So.
At least ours is pressurizing
But
like
it's also
slowly.
like the plane of water. So, is there pressure?
There's pressure.
Now we're
from-
getting into science.
Now I'm under
Yeah.
pressure.
Is
I
there
think there
pressure?
is.
Dun, 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 dun.
Jesus.
Well, okay. If I try to open the hatch, is there resistance?
Yeah.
Like, okay.
Oh yeah.
Why would you open it
To-
underwater?
To see, well, I'm just gonna
Miss
see if
Bliss,
there's like
you see
pressure.
aliens just try and open like,
Well, you
Follow
can
the body
breathe.
of water
You
in
can
your
breathe
car.
underwater.
You
You
wait
cast
for
it
it
on
You
us.
can breathe.
That's
Everybody
true,
can breathe
but
underwater for the
we're
next
not
24
trying to
hours,
get
except
out.
for the captain, because I want him what dead.
Is it like noticeably heavy? Like, can I estimate how many pounds of pressure it is if I try to open it?
God.
make a general intelligence check.
So we're looking for a
can help
lost
you
city.
out.
Yeah. Can I start like?
Seeing as you guys are the ones with
16.
lights.
16. Got it.
Move.
Yeah.
No. Can I make a?
It's heavy.
Weird how he's
Probably
able
you
to
won't be
do
able to push it
this
out.
gesture.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like
Get
maybe
the
with their
lights
help,
to work.
sure.
Okay.
But by yourself, it's.
I have a
it's
Yeah.
you have
Yeah,
what?
but we don't want to open it.
Okay. Next
Can
time.
I try to roll to figure out like where we should be going? Because we
Sure.
have a destination.
Sure.
What type of-
Make a.
Survival.
I'd say survival. Yeah. Survival, nature, whatever, whichever one's
Let's do
higher for you.
survival. I'm proficient in that. Damn, that's gonna be 14.
14. Damn, that's a 7 plus 7?
Yeah.
Trying to
All
think.
right.
All her stats are like +7.
Except her intelligence.
That's true.
All right, anyways.
What's up? My name is Callie. I'm 19 and I never learned how to fucking read.
Spell Kelly.
W.
All right. You can see there's like kind of like a draft of water. You know, as air kind of begins getting pulled out of their mechs, you can see the bubbles kind of seem to be going in a forward motion.
gosh.
Like
Oh.
farther in.
I'm gonna place my hand on the glass of the submersible. I'm going to make Raymond reappear on the other side of the glass from his pocket dimension, and I'm gonna have him swim over to their side of the boat and spread his octopus legs all where the cracks are to keep water from coming in from the other
Okay.
side.
It is sealed.
See, and now we can't. See it. Oh God.
Yeah, no, you can have an octopus on the windshield.
God, especially because octopus, like, octopus mouth
It's
is
like-
terrifying.
Wait, is the beak in the thing?
No,
I'll
it
just
retracts
like
it.
my hand, be like, thank you.
He's like,
Yeah, so Callie's
that was
gonna,
useful.
I guess I'm gonna lead the march. We're heading out. We're
Let's
rolling,
do it.
We're rolling.
I'm like
Everybody
peeking
follow.
through the gap in like his tentacles to see you.
What is the alternative?
Death.
Yeah, death.
Not death because you have water breathing.
But it's the pressure.
God damn it.
Yeah, we're all stressed, Adam.
I message you, and I say, "What the hell is your octopus doing on my submersible?"
You seem to have a crack in your glass. He is preventing the onset of the water from, and so that you can actively use the apparatus without any internal damage.
Understandable. I hope. I guess.
I'm following the running lights on you guys now.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Miss Kelly, if you will. All right.
All right, so you guys begin to pilot this for a couple minutes. Colonel, as you kind of, put the lever to go forward, something seems to prevent you from going forward, and you're trailing behind as everybody else is moving forward with their lights.
Okay.
No, thanks.
Does it seem like it's a lever issue, like a mechanical, or a...
No, it does go forward. You can hear the engine going, and then you get pulled back.
I guess I'm going to sweep one of the claws backwards and see if it stops on anything.
I'm trying to scratch
Okay.
your ass.
As you just swing the claw backwards, you hit something. It kind of like bounces back, like doing.
Okay. I'm going to try and grab whatever it is then.
Okay. So as you attempt to grab with the claw, something just kind of like wraps around it, and then this giant octopus just gets on your windshield.
No.
Raymond.
Raymond's back.
Oh shit! I should have stolen him.
I'm like how like it encompasses the whole viewfinder. Like
yeah.
viewfinder?
Yeah, like it's now complete darkness for you.
Oh.
You see a big old suction cup.
I guess I want to like take both crab claws, grab it, and then immediately try and just rip it apart.
All right. All right. Make an athletics check, or make a roll d20 and add plus 5 to it.
9.
9.
9.
Okay. As you proceed to attempt to grab at this octopus and begin to pull it apart, the octopus just kind of wraps its tentacles around the claws and begins pushing them farther in. And
Okay.
as his mouth is on the windshield, you can just see the beak kind of retract and begins hitting it.
Oh, no.
Do we notice?
You guys don't?
Yeah,
Did
we
we
have
hear
back
it?
windows.
You guys don't have back windows.
Oh.
You
Did
ever-
we hear it though? Maybe.
No.
No.
I do know what one thing I can do. I'm gonna just. That would be
No,
meta.
that's
Nope.
meta.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, if we don't notice it, if
We
we
don't
can't
notice it,
notice it,
yeah.
then
It's
we
weird
don't.
not having omnipotence.
Welcome to our side of the screen.
I'm just gonna try and use my sheer strength and just brute force the levers.
All right. Make
I'm
an
not,
athletics check.
not using you.
Do not give agency to the polyhedron.
17.
All right, 17. You begin pushing it forward and kind of begin to separate it. It's putting a lot of resistance, but you just manage to like push it all the way. And weirdly enough, you see kind of like splatter of blood, and then you kind of release.
Wow, very cool.
and you're free. You can see, trickles of light farther in ahead. Make a perception check with disadvantage, please.
But they're both fives. Amazing. It's 9 either way.
9. All right. The trail of blood, kind of like you can see this octopus on the floor. It has a prominent kind of like stab in it. But you kind of just look at it and begin kind of
And keep going.
going forward.
Okay.
You make it back with the rest of the team. You guys all proceed to go forward for a couple more minutes. I'm gonna need everybody who's driving make a survival check, please.
So sad.
That's gonna be.
I'm like, no problem so far, no problem so far. Okay, good.
That's gonna be 19.
19,
15.
15,
8.
8. All right.
Well, I mean, it's taken some damage, so.
All right.
Show hands.
For you guys,
Yeah. Sorry, we're bragging.
Yeah.
it's okay.
Oh, look at me. I have the undamaged submersible.
What you guys roll?
15.
15. All right.
Good job.
All right. So the cave system kind of begins splitting in two. Though you're behind, you see them kind of go a certain way. You lose track of them. The lights kind of fade out,
Makes sense.
and you guys proceed to go through a very rocky terrain. Every kind of hit kind of pushes you guys through.
The Flying Dutchman scene from
What's that?
SpongeBob.
Sure, we're going the
The
right
Flying
way.
Dutchman scene.
Yeah.
You're good. You're good. And stop.
It's like screeching through.
Yeah.
I start getting seasick.
Not
Make a
me.
make a dexterity saving throw for Raymond. Raymond.
Yeah.
What's the octopus?
Let me get my-
You say it's rocky.
Let's
Is
hope
it because
so.
of the current?
Not for you guys.
Oh, okay.
For you guys, it's easy sailing.
Easy peasy.
All right.
As you guys kind of turn the apparatus, you guys don't see nobody.
Yeah.
Ooh.
8.
8. What'd you get?
Sure.
Huh?
Good
All
is
right.
relative, so.
It might be enough. We don't know the DC.
All right. No.
That's
it's- you guys proceed to accidentally ram into one of the walls, and Raymond disappears,
Oh, man.
and water begins to pour in out.
Well, Miss Bliss, wherever we're going, we got to get there. And I take the
Well,
controls.
I would understand that there's a like the severing of the connection. Nope, I can't do anything in this fucking.
You do notice that, like Raymond dies.
Uh-oh.
In your head, you're just like,
Yeah.
Oh,
there's a disturbance in the force.
He got squished.
don't worry about it.
It's as if
He's okay. He's okay. He's just not on this plane of existence. He can come back. He can
just
come back. He's gone back to where he was from originally. He'll
Okay.
be back later.
Just an hour.
Yeah.
Why are
An
we
hour and a
talking to
spell
each
slot
other? We
later.
can't talk
What are
to
you
each
talking about? These radios work fine. I don't know why we weren't using them before. No, you're right.
These sending stones.
Speaking of, actually,
Oh.
Did we have sending stones in these machines this whole time?
yeah. You guys
Whetstone?
kind of begin. Hello.
Breaker number 9. This is
Hello.
apparatus number 1.
Is anybody there?
That is what happened to Raymond.
Well, that's unfortunate. I imagine you're taking on water now.
You imagined correctly over.
All right, Ghost Rider, we're gonna go ahead and circle back around.
You guys can't talk to each other. But underneath the seats, you guys kind of begin hearing Cotley's voice. So you guys proceed to take out the sending stone. And it's like, is everything okay? It's been 5 minutes. You guys okay?
It's been 5 minutes.
We've been fighting for 50 rounds of combat.
This
Yeah.
is the most buck wild 5 minutes we've ever had.
Oh my
He's
god.
like-
No, Callie like takes out the stone and she's just kind of like staring at it like weird, talking around.
Miss Colley, may I please? Yes, this is Thatch. We are proceeding pretty well down here. I can't speak for my other colleagues. One of them seemed to be taking on water, and the other one did not have lights working, which we should address later when we're topside, if we get topside. Does anyone else hear me, or anyone other of the apparatuses receiving?
Yeah, all of you guys can hear it.
Here, you're loud and clear. We're taking on water quicker than a spit jar at a saloon.
That's disgusting. Colonel,
Did you guys go right or left, real quick?
we went straight. A single bead of sweat.
Be right back.
All right. Would you guys like to backtrack? And
I
Callie
mean-
stops. Callie stops. And
Can we
We
afford
wait.
to stop?
Wherever we're going, we gotta get there. We gotta get there.
Yeah, they have to keep going. I
oh
mean,
fuck, that's true.
I double speed it.
I'm gonna ask over the radio if they have any.
The radio-
Um,
It's weird. There's a cord tied to the stone.
just in mind, just like I okay.
Is that just a really long like cup on a string, just tucking it back to the ship?
Mine's been severed because of the octopus. I'm just shoving it in the cup.
If we find out where he is,
Uh-huh.
can I use shape water to push him towards us?
I actually, real quick, I was gonna ask if they knew any
Like map?
any way to fix the lights real fast. Anything like
No, it's not the same thing.
No, the one
I need
light,
to
the
touch
one.
it.
Oh no, I was asking topside if they
okay.
knew of a like a quick
I
I was gonna
fix.
say you don't want me to cast light. at
What's
any
it
time
called?
right now.
Yeah, like.
They're like, have you tried turning it off and on?
Yeah, the switch is jammed.
You're an Ozimer.
It's bent.
You know that he has light
You
problems.
tried turning it. Guys, I told you guys to fix it. Oh my god! No, the windshield has a crack. You guys didn't fix that either.
Are you shitting me right
No,
now?
wait, give me a second. They'll be fine, I think. It's like, they said to turn it sideways.
Sideways?
Turn it.
I guess I'll just grab the like.
Half turn right and a quarter turn left.
Keep your hand on the. Yes.
Make an athletics check.
You guys.
I was desperately trying to remember
Oh
what
no.
it was.
That's
I saw,
it-
like-
it's a 6. It's that.
It's not your day.
It's
That's what it
seized
is.
up.
Damn, dude.
All right, now.
Does anyone know the light cantrip for Colonel
Yes,
Roddick?
I need to touch his. In
What?
order to use it, I would have to touch his.
lights
Submarine.
apparatus?
Yes.
How full up
apparatus.
on water are you currently?
Misplaced.
Just hypothetically speaking.
Wait, but what if she casted light on the apparatus itself?
Yeah, if you guys cast it on yours, I could see it.
That's
I just because
fair.
I can't see what's around me.
Touch
but
the
I can
glass.
see other things.
Womp.
Oh sure.
Touch.
Okay, I'll do that then.
All right, you proceed to touch the glass. Your apparatus just begins to glow, and around you guys can see a bunch of rocks, like with sharp edges.
Oh, okay.
And
Oh,
in
man,
front of
we
you
should've
guys,
done this
it's like
earlier.
the cavern just kind of ends.
Can I see any light from either direction?
Oh, you can see the light from them. Like they're
Okay.
in front of you. You can just see they like crash and they're like still like stuck in place, and then they begin to glow, and then they're like, oh, yeah, beep, beep.
Colonel, you know how they say don't go into the light? Disregard that advice.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right this way.
All right, so you guys proceed to backtrack. At this point, the water
we
is well
triple
above your guys'
water.
knees. Like you guys are almost sitting on water.
Woo, it's a small swimming pool.
There's a rubber ducky.
You guys begin
Always the.
Emergency
Little
rubber duck.
duckies.
There's like lights start flaring. We're like, what's going on? It pops out in a compartment. It's a rubber duck.
Yeah. They really should have replaced those vests.
Breaking case of glass. Okay.
It's a rubber duck with an IOU note on it.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
Doing with these.
Oh, it's a note to self-replace vest.
My favorite thing about this is we are mad chilling. We are like looking around. It's beautiful.
Yeah.
Like,
We have a
You
charcuterie
guys find some, like,
board.
jerky on the bottom, like oh,
yeah, we got snacks.
Lunchables.
We're both like, wow.
Dude,
plain
Triscuits.
water.
All right, so the rest of you guys proceed to backtrack for a little bit, and then proceed to meet with them. They're like already facing you guys. They're just like waiting, and you guys can see this glowing.
Just watching them
this
slowly
glowing
fill up.
apparatus.
Yeah.
Just gonna like, trickle through, and then what you guys assume to be Roddick's
Honestly.
apparatus.
Okay.
Question.
Yes.
Damn it.
Water breathing doesn't necessarily mean we can breathe without oxygen, does it?
No, you
You can? Okay.
Yeah.
I think we have a limited amount of oxygen in our thing that gets less and less with every
Yeah.
passing
Basically,
second.
for water breathing, you can either breathe oxygen or water for the next 24 hours.
What happens if I'm breathing in air that doesn't have oxygen in it?
Carbon dioxide.
Pure carbon
'cause-
dioxide. Am I dying? Is this all a dying
You
dream?
have to go into the water and breathe in there.
There, come back up.
Yeah.
Like, fuck this hole.
We're good.
It's like reverse holding breath.
Yeah.
I have to go in for the water and hold
We're
it.
the two people probably most capable of surviving this, and we're not have that problem.
All right. So you guys proceed to go for another like what seems to you guys like 30 minutes, and then Kali reaches out to you guys like, okay guys, it's been 10 minutes. Is everything okay? Are you guys making it okay?
We have no fucking clue where we're going.
Is
There
that
appears to be some
fine.
sort of time dilation too.
Yeah, you said we travel for 30 minutes, right?
yeah?
And he says it's 10 minutes. I also concur. I couldn't believe that was a whole 5-minute thing in the beginning.
Oh wait, whoa.
Oh man,
I should have been
I love
smarter to pick up.
Interstellar the movie.
Yeah.
I
Have we reached the grease trap yet?
was waiting for this.
All right. So at this point, you guys can see a little bit of light. You guys, because you guys are in front, and the cavern kind of begins going up,
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
and you guys begin going up and up,
Rise up.
and then you guys kind of bob out of the water, and you guys are in this cavern system that's pretty large, but you can see a trickle of light from the front.
Okay. I pop out and can I search around, take a look at everything?
Sure. Just give me a sec.
Yeah.
Roddick mentioned the time dilation thing to Kali.
Yeah.
Did Kali say anything back? No. We tell him and he's just like silent.
He's like,
It's like, wow, weird.
He's like, oh wow.
yeah, like, oh wow. He just seems to be like writing.
Scribbles
something.
now notes.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I did not expect that. No,
We are
so yeah, you open up the hatch with ease.
Yeah.
It's super easy. Just
Got the latest model.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna just kind of like look around at everything.
okay. Make a perception check.
It keeps going underneath there. That's gonna be a dirty 20.
All right.
Nice.
Yeah, you can see this cavern. Everything. It seems to be kind of like almost getting moldy. It's a little bit greenish here and there. As you kind of breathe in, oxygen is fresh. It's almost relaxing. However, you can see a form. It looks between a mix of a fish and a person, kind of like stuck in a corner. Seem to be trying not necessarily to hide, but not necessarily paying much attention to you guys.
Okay. Can I try to approach it?
Sure. What are the rest of you
Stealthily.
guys doing?
Stealthily.
I'm getting out of my submersible and getting all my gear together.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll pop out behind her and kind of just. I'll keep my hands on my rapiers and kind of like trail behind her about 10 feet back.
Okay.
Is the windshield at any point salvageable, or is it a lost
So-
cause?
It's probably a lost cause.
I kick it out.
So what is
Oh,
it
that way.
that she's saying? It's a.
It's like a,
It's like a mix between a human and a fish.
but not a mermaid.
Not a mermaid.
So
No.
it's lady part on bottom, fish part on top? or-
Yeah. Awful.
Fish part on top. Okay.
It's split down here this
Oh,
way.
God.
So you guys proceed to kick out the windshield. You guys make a lot of noise.
I would, at this time, like to put Hunter's Mark onto that creature.
All right.
I-
Well, you didn't see it though.
Yeah.
And
Oh, I
she
didn't?
She didn't call it
Oh,
out.
shit.
Yeah, I didn't. I'm just.
You haven't
I'm just
related
trying, I
either.
just.
Then
make
I
a
don't
stealth
do
check.
that.
Can
I'm
any
gonna-
of you mechanic stuff?
I'm gonna cast
because we
guidance
can
on
pull the
myself
windshield
and
from
then
mine because my lights
Okay.
don't work.
But where would you go?
We can cast
I
light.
could go with you guys.
This is squeeze in
So
there.
that's
3
gonna
people
be,
could fit in there, so I mean.
With
2 people.
stealth, that's
I
gonna
thought
be
it was 3.
It was 2.
13
Oh.
If it was 3, we would have been
plus
3 and 2
no.
instead
Oh,
of 2,
it's
2,
for stealth,
1.
that's gonna be
No.
17.
I can take a look at it. I'm
Guidance.
familiar with
Fine.
spoilers.
And then plus 3, so dirty 20.
I'm sure if we pull out some of the wiring,
Roll
we
with
could fit 3
disadvantage
people.
because they just made a lot of noise.
Probably.
Dude, God. Okay.
So dirty 20.
Oh no.
I went from a dirty 20 to a goddamn 7 because of y'all.
All right.
Sorry.
Okay.
As they
So-
say,
They're trying to
back in
jump out of your
Sakara.
hands. We don't want to be rolled anymore.
Yeah, we hate it here.
So as you proceed to begin to slowly swim towards the cavern itself, like actual floor, you can just hear breaking of windshield, and the creature kind of like stands up, and he's tall, and you can see he kind of takes out his arms, he takes out a trident.
Takes out his arms.
Fuck, it's got
Oh
And
man,
I'm
is this
gonna-
like Prince Sinon tall?
Who?
From like Breath of the Wild?
No.
Okay.
I don't know what you're
Is this
talking
a
about.
lie?
I know what you're talking
Yeah.
about, and I'm a little disappointed.
Yeah.
All right.
No hot fish?
No hot fish, people? That's the only reason I agreed to this.
I want to roll a seduction check.
Okay. I'm gonna need to set up the map.
Okay?
Okay.
Okay.
Should we
Bye,
get
boat.
everything out?
Eat. No.
No, please don't do the boat.
Yeah,
Not
the
the
boat
boat.
is actually really
Oh, please
cool.
no.
You need a map? Okay, Susan. Sorry, we need to move you.
Turntable.
Bye, Susan.
It's a
Lazy
Susan.
All right.
A lazy Susan,
She's
sorry.
efficient. She does her best, okay?
Efficient
She's just not
Susan.
very, you know.
This is my efficient Susan.
All right.
She does her best, and sometimes your best isn't
Yeah.
what everybody else needs. Sometimes it's your best.
Here you go. All right. And I'm gonna take a
Can I
couple
get
minutes just to
inspiration?
set up the map real quick.
So we're gonna vamp. Okay.
All right, cool.
How you guys doing today?
I'm doing well.
Yeah.
Man, I don't know how Dom sits here because this is so uncomfortable. This particular part of the table.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm in Adam's space just because.
I have no
Well,
sense
I'm
of
really
personal space.
You know what I'm
I
excited
worked
for?
on an
What are
ambulance,
you
no
excited
sense of
for?
personal
Combat.
space.
Yep.
For one specific
There you
reason.
go.
Why? Oh.
Are you guys just taking shots every time somebody gets a coin?
We are drinking water and staying hydrated. I don't know what you're talking
Yeah.
about. It is.
You have the worst assumptions
It's
of
water
us.
taken from
My
potatoes.
first time. Playing,
Yes.
It is my first time playing with you at this table.
The Irish
and you're gonna
dilemma.
assume the worst of me.
Listen, this is probably the most sober I've been at this table.
Okay.
it is like 10 in the morning.
It is 10 in the
We
morning.
can cut that, right, Noah?
I'm not.
It's 5 o'clock
No.
in Faerun.
Listen, I'm not saying that I get absurdly drunk. I don't, but I definitely like. I go, it's
All right.
7 p.m. when we stream.
There's something in there.
What?
All right, Bradley,
If
I'm
you
gonna
drink
have to
sin, you
use
get all
your help
handsy.
Yes, sir.
to make this.
Ooh, yay.
What the hell?
We're
Yeah,
putting
man.
out the Dwarven Forge, guys.
Yeah.
How do you want them placed?
We've
Yeah.
got the.
Wait, Lexi, careful, they're a choking hazard.
They're
Bradley,
choking.
go ahead.
What about choking?
They're actually technically choking hazards.
I'm actually older than. What are you saying?
Oh, that's fair.
It's like Legos.
It is.
If Legos didn't connect to each other,
Shut the fuck up, Christian, and help me build.
I don't know what the picture looks like.
You're the only
He
one
has
with the
it right
picture.
How can we help?
You're the only one with the picture. Jesus.
I'm just gonna hang out here. Anyway, how's everybody doing? How's your head? How's your heart?
All right, and I'll wait for you guys to build
How's
it,
your
and
heart?
then
All good.
I'll draw the rest.
Oh
of it.
no.
Oh no. The simultaneous oh no.
Yeah.
What every party loves to hear.
I love this.
Yes.
I love lamp.
I think everything is a bit.
Do you
far
actually
from
love
each
the
other,
lamp, or are you just saying
but
things in the
okay.
room that you
It's okay.
like?
We're in the process, Lexi.
I
Okay,
can't
I'll
single
probably
day
end
the
up
French
moving a
judge
little
me.
bit just
kill the
for
man with a trident.
To be fair, you
single
should
day.
be judged.
All right, and then place your apparatus of qualish. That would be actually along this side, so I'm gonna have to push that map a little bit further in.
Yeah, push it in. Further.
Stop it. Shut up. Just shut up.
I need a curve.
See, this is a team
Nope,
effort,
yes.
guys.
If you need a
Great
curve,
push it
team
in.
building
It's,
activity.
it's a
What have
team
you
effort,
done?
and yet
That's
here
wrong.
you
What are you talking about?
That's wrong. I need
Oh.
a flat one here.
Yeah, I need a straight one here. No, hey, you got it.
God, you
Straight
guys
up
are
here.
serious.
Yeah,
Shut
right, yeah,
up,
right,
Adam.
I'm knowing my part.
Oh, fuck you.
You have all the other pieces.
Come
and
on, Bradley,
the rest
do
is on
some
your
work.
side.
God,
Sorry.
it keeps going dark.
I didn't take freaking carpenter as my background.
I didn't either. I don't know why this is my bird.
What did everybody's backgrounds?
I'm a far traveler. which is why I'm Zakaran.
Anthropologist.
Soldier.
What is it? What is it, Jonathan? Vizier, whatever.
Vizier.
Vizier, whatever.
Vizier.
Servant.
Brazier?
There you go.
Servant.
Vizier, servant.
Noble.
Anytime, cupcake.
Hey, shut up.
You're getting there.
You're doing I
don't-
guess
Fantastic.
I'm trying to figure out how this last one works.
Like that?
Like this?
No, other way.
Yep.
Like that.
No, it's not.
There
No,
No.
it's not, but
It's
But
okay.
it looks better that
It
way.
looks
Yeah, it
okay.
looks better
we go.
that
It
way.
does.
Yeah.
All
Yeah.
right.
Should we?
Thank you.
Should we change this to?
Yeah, this one looks
It's
weird.
bothering me.
Well, now it looks
Well,
even
But
weirder.
that one's the way out.
Well,
That's
it's
the
a way
way
out.
out.
Okay. It's a
Oh.
funnel.
Gotcha.
It's a funnel, yeah.
it's just like a creature. It's
And then we're all
Alright.
just we're parked.
parked here.
Damn, I cannot reach.
One of ours doesn't have a light. The other.
It's just
You
water.
killed
Here, do you
the.
want me to?
Yes, please.
Oh. But ours.
I'll put yours
This is
by
on
mine.
the board.
Yeah.
And if you guys can put
Hello,
this
viewer.
in the
Everyone's currently setting things up,
right
Where?
there.
but I just wanted to talk to
Where,
you.
Jonathan?
Where,
Jonathan, I love you.
You're not the
John-
DM, Bradley.
Aw.
Jonathan, where?
Right there. No, other side. Right there.
Wait. Okay, we're.
A little
Oh,
further in.
gosh.
Right
How
there.
does Callie-
Jonathan, you
Wait,
print
where
the
are?
grossest
Where's
stuff.
Callie right now?
Hot fish boy.
Kali is down
No.
We're right.
Monster fucker.
Callie is the only one who can see.
All right.
him.
Yeah, where are you?
I don't know if you heard that conversation.
I'll just
I don't think
cover
you
it.
heard that conversation.
No.
Where are you?
Where are you?
Oh,
We need to see him.
Because you saw him.
Sorry, it's kind of like
Yeah,
Thieves' Cant,
I'm
where like
here,
if you're
I
part of the
already
Monster
did.
Fuckers Guild, you can't hear
I'd set up as
Monster Fucker
10 feet
language.
behind her. I'd be
am I?
here.
You can decide because I was
By the
approaching-
water.
by
Closer to the water, yeah.
Okay, so here.
Oop.
Yeah.
Move me back.
And then, yeah, thatch.
here?
Right.
Um,
All right.
No, the reason I looked at you is because in a different game there's a class called the Romantic,
Oh,
and that's my favorite class to play, aka a monster fucker.
that's fine. I
Yes.
play Monster Hearts.
Oh yes, okay, so
Because
you
he
know,
moved,
monsters of the
can
week.
we assume we?
Oh no, you guys have to roll initiative.
Oh, never mind.
We didn't see anything, but
All
We
of you
just
betrayed
roll
me today.
preemptively initiative.
Damn.
Don't give agency to the polyhedron.
No.
All right.
I'm gonna pull out some new
You will be my
dice.
dice. Do not disappoint me, otherwise you will go into the bin.
I'm disappointed with everything.
It's not that
I'm
they've been
disappointed every time you
disappointing
speak to me,
It's just
Lexi.
that I
Good
keep
God.
hitting 7.
I'm not. You're doing great.
And it's wild to me.
Thank you.
Never.
Lexi, I adore you.
Huh?
Nothing.
I'll watch it later. It'll be so much funnier. Are you getting it?
What's happening? Are you grabbing
Alright,
your initiative?
initiative?
D20?
No, I
She has
just-
one for every type of check
24.
she needs.
24. You want to redo that?
Tell
No.
me you don't want that.
You don't want to redo it?
And I'll believe you.
No, I think I'm gonna go with that one.
Why would
All
you
right.
change it?
It's a joke.
Oh,
That's
sorry,
the job.
I just keep rolling
All right. So
7.
25 to 20, just 24.
18.
18. All right, that's from 20 to 15. Yeah, 18.
You're too early.
18. 15 to 10.
13?
10.
10. All right.
Proud of you.
And you are 13.
13, yes.
13
I
for
really like having the alert feet.
Measly 8.
measly 8. All
I love that
right.
movie.
What?
The measly 8?
You had like the hateful
The
eight,
Hateful Eight.
but it's the kid version.
Okay, we're gonna watch
They
a lot
take
more
out all
movies
the
together,
blood.
Lexi, and then
The
you're gonna,
what?
we're gonna watch a lot more movies so you can understand all the jokes we say.
All right. Are you guys ready?
So pretty. You have so
I
many-
have my arcane ward up that has hit points equal to 9.
Oh
Who was
my
8?
word.
Bliss.
Yes,
Bliss was
Bliss is
8.
at 8.
10 is
Because I
Callie.
suck.
Kali. I was gonna say Elias, but no, Elias is already 18.
Elias.
The worst part is I do have a good dex. Just these damn 7s.
They're haunting you.
They really are.
Elias, Thatch would be 13.
Yes,
All right.
sir. All day.
All right. So for you guys that actually see the creature, at this point you can see the creature too, as it
Oh,
starts
God.
to like rush towards you guys. Mr. Roderick, it would be your
Halo's
turn. You do
blonde
not see
beard.
this creature just yet.
No, but I've heard everyone start to panic, and I heard him shit himself. So.
Like, can we hear each other underwater?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, you guys are not underwater anymore.
Oh, no,
Yeah.
No,
anymore. Okay.
you guys are up on the
Downward's
surface.
better. Downward's
Oh.
wetter. Under the sea.
I don't get that one.
Oh wait, I guess that would be half my movement because I'm in water, huh?
Yeah.
I'm just having
So,
fun.
5, 10,
I'm just here to have fun.
15, and I will ready a shot.
All right. What would be the conditions?
What are you triggering it to?
I guess as soon as he attacks, because I'm just I don't know if he's gonna engage or if he's just coming to like, oh, how's it going? And then I shoot him in the chest with an arrow. You know. Welcome to Atlantis.
We don't want that.
All right. All right. So you're ready in action. Elias, it would be your turn. You do not
Okay.
see this creature just yet.
My flying doesn't give me anything, right?
You what?
My flying doesn't give me anything?
No.
Okay, so is it half movement?
No.
Okay. All right, I go 1, 2, 3, 4. Free action, ask her real quick what is happening.
Yeah. So wait, you want to talk to Kali?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
What is happening in like,
Why are you screaming?
yeah.
yeah, what I forgot.
Yeah.
Well, I was trying to approach this creature, and then somebody made a loud noise. I don't know who because my back was to them. So if you know, please let me know so I can beat their ass.
Yeah, who did that? Yeah.
Yeah, so strange.
God damn it, Miss Bliss.
And I think now we've made him mad.
Well, as they say in Zakara, I apologize.
She like turns.
Are all these 10 feet by 10 feet?
No. Oh yeah, the squares are 10 feet by 10 feet.
They're 10 feet by 10 feet? Shit.
All right, so how much I move?
The
5,
squares, yeah.
10,
It's
15,
4
20,
squares. Right.
Love that game.
25, 30. Can I roll to hide? Bonus action? Or
From where you are like in open area. If you
Okay.
try and hug that wall right there, then you can hide.
okay, so I will take the dash action then,
All right.
and then roll to hide with bonus action.
All right.
Good for you. The only piece of cover in
Oh.
You ain't hiding nowhere.
the... Hang on. You got expertise and shit. What does that mean?
It just means I double my proficiency for stealth, which
Yeah.
is why it's a 10.
That's...
Yeah, but I still rolled a nat 1.
Oh, I didn't see that.
No matter how expertly you are, you trip, fall, and scream.
The first time you get to display your rogue powers.
Yeah.
This is what you do? This?
As you say in Zakara, I apologize. One forward trips.
So on brand. So
The floor is like super slippery, so you just slide all the way to your location.
Crying in my mage armor.
All
I'll
right.
just yell,
I want to try that.
Okay.
It instantly becomes a commercial for something sides.
Thatch, it would be your turn next. You
Yes,
do
sir.
see this creature, and you do see
I'm
evil
going to go
intent.
ahead and assume hostile intent. Everything is 10 feet. So this is 10, 20, then
No,
30?
no, no.
Oh.
No.
Well, I mean, in the water, you would have
blocks
difficult
here are
terrain,
10, 10.
but
So-
once you hit the actual stonework, it would be 5 each square.
10, and then this would be 15, 20, 25, 30. And I'm going to go ahead and ready a firebolt. If it looks as though it is about to approach me with bad intent, I'm going to draw one rapier with one hand. I will go ahead and ready my action for a firebolt, but actually cast. Now, this is a firebolt's a cantrip. Hunter's Mark is a spell. Can I cast 2 spells on the turn?
Yeah, cantrips are fine.
Okay.
Yeah, as long as it's one spell's a cantrip, I think so.
Yeah.
I ruled the same, but I'm not the DM. I defer to you, Mr. Jonathan. I will go ahead and cast Hunter's Mark on this thing.
All right. So you proceed to cast Hunter's Mark.
And then I have Firebolt ready just in case.
I'm just going to give you this little thing so we can put on him, just so it's easier to keep track of the Hunter's Mark.
Come so
Um,
prepared, you're looking for shit.
What's it called? And that's going to be the end of your turn?
I've moved, a bonus action, I've readied action. Yep, I'm
I
done.
don't like what you have on your hands.
Don't look at it.
I'm nervous.
All right.
Nervous laughter.
So this Sahwagan. Sahagin?
No one has ever pronounced
Anyways,
it correctly.
the fish person is gonna rush up to you.
That's
Thatch.
racist. All right, he's assumed hostile intent. As he takes a step forward, I would like to go ahead and cast my Firebolt.
Alrighty.
Oh,
I'm going to use the
Lord.
orange dice because that seems fitting.
Oh Lord.
And it paid no dividends as it turned from a 19 to a 1.
Excellent.
Nice for me.
It fell as soon as Christian moved.
All right.
To the Cavern of Blunders.
As it got closer to you and it got way bigger, and your plane just went.
All right. So this creature's gonna try like just rush you up. He's gonna miss his bite, so he kind of overestimates how tall you are.
Yeah.
So he just kind of goes in for a bite, and then he kind of like looks down at you, and then he's gonna try and attack you with a
Good for him.
21 to hit.
That
Nice.
does not hit if I use shield. Nope, I've cast enough spells in this turn. Yep, that'll hit.
All right.
It's gonna hit my arcane ward
And that's
first.
going to be
Dead.
it's gonna be 15 damage.
Okay, 9 of that is reduced by the arcane ward.
All right.
So then 15, so that's -6.
All right.
I'm doing good.
So as this creature misses its bite, it's just gonna try and like slash you up, and it finds purchase, and you can feel prominent blood kind of begin soaking through the wet clothes. And he still has one more attack, and he's gonna use it on you.
I would like him to do that. Go for it.
Again. That's gonna be 12 to hit.
12 does not hit with arcane with 16. It wouldn't even hit if I wasn't wearing any armor.
All right, then that's gonna miss. That's gonna be the end of his turn, and we're gonna go to Kali.
Cool. Kylie's gonna. Yeah, fuck it. Kylie's going to cast Shillelagh on herself.
All right.
And so she's going to then rush forward. So that's going to be 5, 10, 15. And I am going to attack it, but
She rushed.
This is
That
how
was
the monster
fast.
makes.
huh?
This is how the monster makes.
Yeah.
Nice.
That's cool. That's a cool
Okay.
sound.
So I'm going to. So I get to use Wisdom as my plus
Attack,
instead
yeah.
of Strength. So plus 7.
good.
So it's a 19 plus 7.
That hits.
Yeah. Don't even need to do the math. And then that's gonna be 9 points of damage.
9 points of damage. All right. So you just rush up to this creature, casting Shillelagh. You proceed to hit him for 9 points. What is it? Bludgeoning or?
Yeah, because I'm using a quarterstaff. It has to be a wooden weapon, so.
All right. To the Baron. All right. And is that going to be the end of your turn?
Yeah, because we're 5th level. We don't get second attacks until 6, right?
No, you guys get second attacks at
Oh,
5th
fuck
level.
it, yeah.
Level 5.
Yeah, girl.
Okay, that's going to be another dirty 20 to hit. And that's going to be 5 points of damage.
This is what I.
5 hits.
Yes. No, it's 20 to hit.
20 to hit.
And then 5 points of damage.
Okay, sounds good.
Yep.
All right, so it's going to be a total of 14 points of bludgeoning damage then,
Woo!
as well
Good
as
from
its
her.
magical damage, right?
Yes, it is
From the
magical
Shillelagh.
damage.
All right, that's good to know.
Forbidden snacks.
All right, Miss Bliss, it's going to be your turn next.
Yes. Okay. So since I'm seeing that he's attacking my friends, I will move forward. It's rough. It's difficult terrain, right?
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
So,
I
10.
got 30.
10.
20.
Diagonal. Diagonal? Yeah.
Yeah.
And, well, let me see.
You are. You're at least 45 feet away from it. You can still hit him with like a 60-foot range spell.
Remember.
Yeah.
I said,
It's right between your hands.
Cardinal, you can actually attack. You would be able to see the creature.
I thought that, but like I don't know. I don't have a line of sight, and then
Oh, yeah, we got it.
Hero Boy here ran
That's
up
fair.
in front of him.
Never mind then.
And I am going to go ahead and cast Entangle
All right.
I'll move out of
here
your way.
so it doesn't affect them, like
No,
behind
you
him.
do you,
All right.
No.
not you.
Oh, okay.
You do you, not you.
You don't do you.
Yeah, you don't do you.
And so you are going to do a strength saving throw, please.
All right. Strength saving throw. That's going to be a 9, so it's going to fail.
And so it's difficult terrain,
All right.
and well, you are entangled.
All right. I am entangled now. Anything else? Any other spell that you're going to be casting?
I think that's all for my turn.
All right, so it's going to be the end of your turn. All right, in that case, we're going to go to the water elemental who has been trailing you guys for some time.
Hell?
Since when?
All right. He's going to proceed to pop out of the water. Then
Yeah, so
he's-
weird.
That's great.
Then he's going to slowly make its way towards Colonel. So I'm just going to push it one step forward to
You're
make sure
about
that
to
can
get
hit. All right.
We
You
can
can breathe
Breathe away.
underwater.
Yeah.
What?
That's the alternative title for this episode. Everybody's just wet.
Would that trigger my reaction since I was already readying a shot? Or
I'll
is
say
it-
sure.
All right, I guess. 21 to hit,
So yeah, that hits.
9 damage.
9 damage. All right, so it's going to be 4 points of damage reduced because it's not magical attacks.
Yeah.
All right, so as you kind of attack this creature, it's a crossbow, right? Or arrow.
It's a crossbow.
All right,
Heavy
so you
crossbow.
proceed to shoot this crossbow, and you can see the bolt goes in, but it doesn't really go in all the way,
Yeah,
and
it
then it
doesn't
kind of
find
gets
purchase.
pushed back out.
Yeah.
So then it's going to proceed to attempt to slam you twice for. That's going to be 22 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
All right, so it's going to be 2d8 of damage. So it's going to be 4 plus 7. That's going to be 11 plus 4. 15 points of bludgeoning damage. And he's going to use the second attack on you as well for 23 to hit. So
Yeah.
that's going to hit. That's going to be 6, 8 plus 4, 12. An additional 12.
Okay.
So it's going to be a total of 27 points of bludgeoning damage.
Got it.
Is it balanced? Probably not. We'll see. And that's going to be the end of its turn. We're going to go back to Kal. No. We're going to go to you, actually.
Me? Oh, no. Oh.
Colonel, sorry.
Yeah, I was like, what?
The colonel
No.
is now fighting water.
Yeah.
I wish I could do that.
I do like this model. Reminds me of like Warcraft 3 Water
It's cute.
Elementals.
It's real cute.
Yeah.
I think I have something I can do to help you.
Well, I'm just gonna keep firing like a madman into the water,
All right.
screaming and firing.
You're within range to hit it.
That's a 10. 22 to hit.
22, that hits.
Nice.
With 13 damage.
13 damage. All right.
Yep. And if anyone's asking, I have expertise with crossbows, so I don't get a disadvantage.
Okay.
16 plus 8, what, 24 for 12 damage.
All right. That's okay. Let me just check something real quick. Yeah, just reload. All right, cool. Is that going to be the end of your turn?
I guess I'm going to use my bonus action and do second wind to get
80.
10 hit points back.
All right, so you get 10 hit points back as you proceed to just unload an entire crossbow bolt twice. That's going to be the end of your turn then.
Yep.
We're going to go down to Elias.
All right, it's time to get serious. I say
Okay.
that out loud. It's time to get serious.
It echoes. Serious, serious, serious.
You just hear like the rumbling. Oh no.
15,
Careful.
20.
That's
I
gonna
can fly.
be. That's gonna be. Oh, okay. Good job.
All right. I'm gonna cast Booming Blade.
Booming blade.
Booming. Blade.
Nice.
23.
And you have advantage?
I was gonna say he gets advantage.
I get advantage. Oh,
Yeah, you're flanking.
Oh,
Wait,
I'll keep
you're not
advantage.
flanking, are you?
Yeah.
I am flanking.
Oh, you are flanking. Never
Yeah,
mind me.
The damage was 6. 20, but dirty. Dirty 20.
To hit?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that hits.
Right,
That
so
definitely
that's
hits.
6 off Booming Blade, and then 7. Equals 7.
So 13.
Equals 7, 13, and then my sneak attack.
All right.
7. 9
Nine.
plus 15. 22 damage.
22 points of damage. All right,
Nice.
that hurts.
And then I'll use my cunning action to disengage and move 10 feet back.
All right.
Did you roll sneak attack on those?
Yes.
Yeah, he did.
Okay.
That's gonna be like 15.
Look, I might be new to playing Rogue.
But you know when sneak attack applies.
Yeah, but I know when sneak attack applies.
Adam,
I was
you
trying
made a chart for it that made me laugh. Like
All right, Thatch, your turn next.
Alrighty. Well, let's first go ahead and see. I'm going to go ahead and encircle him 5, 10, 15 to go here. And then I'm going to hit him with both of my blades. Now, he's restrained, so I would have advantage on these because of her entangle spell.
Yep.
Where's this difficult terrain?
Where you walked into?
So it's gonna be. Yeah, you walked into it. It's gonna be 20 feet from him.
Then-
I'll say it's here.
Okay, then I would be here, so I'm just out of range of it. Does that?
Yeah, that works.
Okay.
20.
So-
Wait, no, you're within 15. Right now you're 15, so you're still in it.
Fuck it, man. I'm just
Yeah.
gonna go right
You're
here.
already gonna get advantage.
Look, I
Yeah.
already have advantage, so I'm gonna go ahead and hit him with rapiers. I have dual weapon fighting, so I can add my ability modifier to the damage.
Sounds good.
I'm gonna do this twice, once for my action, once for my bonus action. Since Hunter Mark is on, I can use the D6 for both attacks.
Sounds good.
So here. Okay, that first one is a 15 to hit.
All right, that does not hit.
No.
15 does not. Oh man.
No, good to know.
That's better. 18.
18 does hit.
Okay, that is a total of 14 points of damage.
14 points. All right.
My action, my movement, and my bonus action. So that's the end of it. Just gonna.
All right. So that's going to
Windmill
be the end of
ram
your turn.
rapiers.
So you rush in. You kind of step into difficult terrain. You kind of think about it. You step back. and you proceed to go back in. You're like, you look at Miss Bliss, and Miss Bliss is like, no, no. So you kind of proceed to step back out.
Just tell me what you want me to do.
And then you proceed to attack. The first hit kind of misses. The second one, you're able to go through the vines and everything and stab right through. You deal 14 points of piercing damage.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, it's a
Rapier?
rapier, right? Rapier is piercing.
Yeah.
Well, while you find that, it's gonna be his turn, so he's gonna try and
Yeah, try and
be
get out.
unrestrained. Yes.
Do it,
I
plus
have
you
a
want.
question
Yes.
because I'm not familiar with water. What is?
Elemental.
Yeah. What is he considered? Like, is it just water? Is it an actual creature?
It's an actual creature.
An actual creature?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's an elemental.
Yeah.
All right.
Sorry. Just wanted to make sure. Thank
No,
you.
no, it's all good.
That's gonna be a 17 to break out of the restraint, which should be able to. Yeah. So should be able to break out, but that's gonna be his action.
You're asking me?
No, I'm not asking you. I'm
Okay.
thinking to myself.
Okay.
Doesn't need your permission.
So they wilt.
He's not gonna be able to move. If he
Do they
rushes
wilt?
back, he's just gonna get
They
stuck
wilt.
more.
The plants wilt.
All
If he
right.
breaks out of it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Or
Alright.
actually, no, because the spell.
No, the spell
has
still
an
stays
end.
on the
It
area.
just
Yeah,
on him,
it's
right?
one. Okay,
Yeah.
so it's 1 minute.
Yeah. So 10 more rounds, or 9,
9.
at this
9.
point.
9.
All right. That's gonna be the end of his turn. He broke out of the restraint. That's gonna be it. We're gonna go to Kali.
Okay, so I'm going to attack him again with my quarterstaff.
All right.
That's going to be 12 to hit. Doesn't
That's
hit.
gonna miss.
Okay, that's fine. And then she's going to turn around, throw out a hand, and behind the water elemental, she is going to cast Dust Devil.
Okay.
So it needs to make a strength saving throw.
And that's gonna be a 1.
It got 1?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So it's going to take 8 points of damage. Shit. Damn it. Okay, it gets 1. God damn it. Okay, it gets 1 point of damage. I'm so angry about that. But it also gets pushed 10 feet away.
All right.
So,
Take it out of the map.
yeah. Boom.
Right there.
Yeah.
Does that count as an attack of opportunity for
Yeah.
me?
Nice. Told you I
Uh,
got your back.
You do. 16 plus 8, 24.
That hits.
Yeah. 12 damage.
12 damage. All right. Reduce to 6. All right. Is that going to be the end of your turn, Kali?
Let's see. I'm trying to think. As a bonus action, you move 30 feet. That does moves. Okay, so I'm gonna use this D4 as like my little dust devil guy, and basically as a bonus action, I can move it, and I'm just gonna have it start following this elemental too.
Okay.
So when it gets to the elemental's next turn, it's gonna have to take another D8.
Got it.
But that's the end of my turn.
That is defense.
All right. In that case, we're going to go to Miss Bliss.
I have a question, but I don't know if I'm allowed to ask it.
What?
Like, if I use a spell that uses water, will it be able to hit it, or will it be resistant?
You don't know.
Okay.
Try it out. We'll
Gotcha.
see.
No, I won't. Thank you. Blah, blah, blah.
Do
Okay.
it. Do it.
No.
Okay.
Yes, you want me to do it?
Hey, look.
Follow your heart.
Yeah.
I'm
just encouraging you.
No. I hate it. I don't like it. Okay. What I'm gonna do is I'm going to cast Moonbeam instead, and I'm gonna cast it obviously on that water thingy. 5 feet. You're not within 5 feet. That's great.
Does it require an open sky?
No, it doesn't.
It just says 40-foot high cylinder center point. But no. No.
Okay.
It's no.
No, it doesn't require
It's
open sky.
it's a light beam.
Okay. I was just asking. All right, so you proceed to cast Moonbeam.
It's a Constitution
Yeah.
saving throw.
Constitution saving throw.
I have it too.
That's gonna be it too. So
Yeah.
deal damage.
It's 2d10
First.
radiant.
Yes, 2d10. Where are you? 10. Nope. Where are you?
2d10s.
Right
The
here.
ones with
Yes, I got it.
Oh, no.
Ooh. Okay, that's gonna be 14.
14 points of damage.
Yes.
All right. Is that gonna be the end of your turn?
You have movement still.
Yeah.
All right. In that case, we're gonna go to.
I was talking to Adam actually.
She was talking to me.
Oh,
I'm
I'm sorry. Is that gonna be the end of your turn?
I mean.
You can make it
yeah.
out of the water.
But you're also like you're a spellcaster and you have it seems like you have a lot of range.
Yeah, I'm fine.
You're
I'll
fine.
say I'm fine.
All right. In that case, it's gonna be the water elemental's turn. It's gonna.
So it takes another. Wait, I think it just takes a D8. Or no, it has to make another.
Another
Give me a
save.
second. I think it might have to make another con save. Any creature that ends. Yeah, so it's gonna have to take another strength save, make another strength saving throw, but you can do that at the end if you want.
Okay, I'll do that at the end. It's gonna occupy the space of the dust level, so it's just gonna consume it, and then it's going to need a strength check.
If the dust devil moves over, damn it, sand, dust, loose dirt, or gravel. Fuck. Because the dust devil also sucks things up. Did I have
I'd say the dust level is a lot considerably
Yeah, it is.
smaller as
It's-
opposed to the
it's
water
a-
elemental.
Yeah, it's a medium size.
So I'm gonna
thing.
need a DC or sorry, a strength saving throw from the dust devil.
Okay. That's a natural 20.
That's a natural 20. All right.
that.
Nothing happens.
That's Nor. It's a Nor die.
Yep.
Yep.
All right, nothing happens. He occupies
Oh,
the.
Yeah. Well, no. I mean, it's a natural 20. So, do I beat the strength?
Yeah.
saving throw? Okay.
Yeah, nothing happens. He
Yeah.
just occupies the
Yeah.
same space.
Okay. Perfect. Are you ending your turn?
Yeah, it would be right there.
Okay. That's gonna be 4 points of damage.
All right, so it's gonna be. Do I have to make a save?
Oh yeah. So go ahead and make a save.
That's gonna be 18 plus something.
So you take 2 points of damage.
2 points. I got it. All right, so that's an additional 2 points.
2 points, and you don't get pushed back.
Nice. Nice, Dave.
But now we're like hanging out together, so I guess.
All right, we're gonna go back to initiative then with Mr. Brodick.
Mr.
Colonel.
Doctor.
10, 20,
Reverend.
30.
Reverend Dick.
Reverend Dick.
I'm going to use the dash action to
Alright.
get out. So, do you want to... just enough to get away from the water a little bit.
All right.
And then I'm going to use action surge and make an attack action on him.
Wait, has the fish person been attacked? Oh no, he's entangled. Never mind.
Not anymore.
He's not
Not
anymore.
anymore.
Oh,
He got out.
But I still get advantage because people
That's
are...
for
That's
Hunter's
a
Mark.
hunter's mark.
All right.
yeah.
I still get advantage because he's within 5 feet of people, though, right?
Yeah.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Wait, did you take a level in Rogue?
What?
Well,
No?
It's a
Okay.
feat, right?
No? Wait, I thought ranged...
I thought range doesn't get flanking.
Range
Range doesn't get advantage.
It's not
no.
flanking, but. Oh.
No, okay, well, that's fine.
Yeah.
Well, either way, I missed.
All right.
we're sitting here arguing
'Cause
for
it's
no
a-
reason. No reason.
It
at
was
all.
either a 9 or an 11, so yeah, I don't think either of those would have hit.
All right. Yeah, that's not gonna hit.
Well, that was first attack because I get two
Okay.
for action. No, miss again. No, not that time. 27 plus 9 damage.
9 damage. All right. So it's gonna be an additional
Nice.
9
Dying
damage.
by the drop. Oh, I've just realized that we left that water elemental nearby all of our apparatuses. The only way's out.
I got it. Just
All
give me
right.
a second. Just let it get to me.
Okay.
All right. Let me just do some quick maths.
Yeah, I
Oh,
need
shit.
to minus some ammunition here.
What was the final damage? I'm sorry.
6 plus
It was
3, 9.
9.
9. Okay,
9.
so that was a 9. Got it. All right. The Sahuagin, the Baron,
Sahuagin?
is actually looking really, really rough right now.
Okay.
Then we're gonna go down to Elias.
All right.
Your turn next.
You'd be flanking.
I would be flanking, yes. So I'm gonna run in. I'm gonna booming blade again.
All right.
Nice. Oh.
17.
17
Ooh.
does hit.
All right. That's
Okay,
5.
so
Why are you so far from me?
17
10.
men so far.
And 15, 21, 24 damage.
24 damage.
Nice.
Yes.
Nice.
Love it. Love to see it.
Let it go.
You actually proceed to kill it.
Woo!
Nice.
But yes.
Why am I
But
playing for
Any
myself?
descriptive way you want to kill it?
No, this is an all-blue creature. I stab it straight
From
through
the
the heart.
surface.
All right. So you guys can eliminate that many from the map. But you guys do kill this this Baron.
Okay.
He just kind of seems to just drop on the floor. All of you guys, or actually you, Elias, make a perception check on top of that,
On top
of your actions and
Okay.
everything.
17.
17. You kind of begin people kind of marching, and
Oh,
they
no.
kind of seem to be moving towards your direction.
Oh man.
That's going to be the end of your turn. Thatch, it is yours.
I'm gonna use my bonus action to move my hunter's mark from that dead ass corpse over to the dead ass elemental soon.
All right.
Where's the hunter mark?
No, it's on the thing.
What is my best bad idea right now? That's a bonus action to do, so I can't do that twice.
I mean, I have a bad idea, so.
Okay.
Okay, I'll move out of the way afterwards.
Do I hear the same marching, or is that just something?
Make a
that
perception
is-
check.
All right, cool.
You hear it.
23.
Yeah, you
Nice.
hear it.
Okay. Is there a door on this other side here, or do I not
No.
see that yet?
You don't see it. But you assume there's no door. This is like a full-on natural cavern system.
Shit. I have like arcane lock, but that's not gonna help if I can't like lock them out for a while. We need to control the situation. That thing's a problem, and I don't have. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and make my movement. 5, 10, 15, 20, and then that'll be 30 right here.
All right.
I will hold my action to throw a fucking dagger, because I'll hold
Alright.
my action to.
Throw your rapier.
No, not my. Well, I have a dagger. I'm not gonna throw my rapier. My rapier is my life. I would throw a firebolt if I wanted to. Nope. Yeah. I'm gonna firebolt. I have a
Firebolt?
firebolt. I feel like that'll do more damage than hitting it with Hunter's
All
Mark.
right. Rotate.
Roll to hit. Oh,
Firebolt,
shit.
right?
Shit, that's right. I don't need. Okay. You would assume that I would know this shit. Intelligence base because of the wizard bit. Doesn't matter because that's an 8.
That's an 8. It misses. So you proceed to actually hit the creature,
Oh, okay.
but it just kind of just fades out.
Well,
You're attacking water-based elemental with fire.
okay.
Probably not the best bet. But
I assumed that it would be naturally. This isn't like Pokemon.
the Baron is dead, so he proceeds to get out of initiative.
Okay.
Kali, it would be your turn next.
Okay. This is why I hate playing spellcasters, because I'm always like so selfish with my spells. No, I'm selfish with my spell slots. I don't like spending them.
I feel you.
Yeah,
100%.
I feel empty inside, but
Oh, you too.
You just save all the good health potions until the very end of the game, and then you never use them.
Yep.
yeah, that's true. Okay, so we're gonna do.
Push your stamina. Gonna need it later.
We're gonna do 5.
You gonna clamor over me?
Oh, okay, that's a bonus action though. Okay, yeah, no, Callie's gonna start running. So 5, 10, 15, 20. I can move through this terrain easily. So 25, 30. And then as a bonus action, I'm going to move my Dust Devil out of there, basically. And yeah, it's still going to be Dust Devil. Yeah, it's still going to be there though. So
Okay.
yeah, it's still within range. Just so you know, at the end of your next turn.
All right. It's good to know. So that's it then?
Yeah, that's the end of my turn.
All right.
now.
Miss Bliss.
Yes.
Your
That is
turn.
my turn.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. I will move towards it. I need to be within 10 feet of it. Is that
One more, or
enough?
do you want
one
it
more?
here?
Is that
Now
10
you're
or is
gonna
that
be in the
5?
Dust Devil.
You're gonna be near the Dust Devil. That's the only thing.
We're in here.
The thing is, I don't know what that does.
You'll have to take bludgeoning damage. I shouldn't tell you that, but I mean, you've seen what the Dust Devil's doing. You've seen it knock
Yeah.
this thing around, so you know that's not meta.
You can climb up on the apparatus.
Just popping on the water.
Ah.
Is it?
How's your dexterity?
My dexterity is meh. 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 Okay, sorry. My bad. I will figure this out.
Get on that one. Get on the good one.
I'm just gonna try the ice knife then,
Fuck yeah.
Do it.
because that's it.
Ice
So
knowledge.
dexterity
Ice
check,
knife's
please.
good,
Do you have to roll? No, it's a dexterity check?
It's a save, my man.
Yeah,
or
it is.
save. Sorry, yeah.
That's gonna be it's gonna be 16 plus.
Yeah.
Never mind.
So that's gonna miss.
I'm gonna get out of there then.
All right. How do you want to move back?
I'll move back. Yeah.
So 10.
20, and then I'm
20.
out. So 2 more, I'm guessing. Yeah, there we go.
All right, so you're out of the water. The water elemental is now gonna take its full turn to get out. He's leaving. He doesn't want to get hurt anymore.
He doesn't want to get her. Okay, well that's too bad. He's gonna have to at least take a D8.
All right.
Yeah, make a saving throw.
That's gonna be 16 plus.
16 plus. So it takes 3 points of damage,
All right.
and
Nice.
but it doesn't get pushed back.
All right, and it's just gonna go into the water and go deep down.
Surfer swirl.
Are we still within combat?
No, he ran away.
What a bitch.
Can I?
He's gonna go get backup. I'm sorry.
Okay, but can I try to use Shape of Water to pull it back?
You're not going anywhere.
Using
You
magic.
You know how
instantaneously move
Nero
or
ordered
otherwise
his soldiers
change
to
the
like
flow of
stab
water
the
as you
ocean because he hated
directed.
Neptune? This is what's happening.
Let me check something.
And then
real quick.
Caligula ordered it whipped. Like,
Um,
I'm not asking to control the elemental itself. I'm assuming it has enough like sentientness that I can't control it, but I'm trying to control the currents around it.
you wouldn't be able to. He cannot be restrained, grappled, or like do anything of that. So he just flows right through.
God damn it.
We
okay.
are no longer in initiative order, right?
You guys are no longer in initiative order.
Okay, I want to run forward and tell everyone, y'all, we have a bigger problem coming. There are people coming down the other end of the cavern.
Okay.
can I try and pull my one crossbow bolt out of the dead guy?
Sure, you take it out.
Can I still keep my? Can I still maintain my
A
dust
wet
double
suction
then?
sound.
Yeah.
Cool.
For I think it lasts what, like an hour, 10 minutes.
It's concentration up to a minute.
Oh, a minute. All right. So it might die by the time
Yeah.
people come in.
Probably die.
All right. So after you guys kind of gather your bearings, the dust devil disappears.
Thanks, babe.
You guys begin hearing more. At this point, everybody hears marching very prominently coming from that direction. As you guys kind of all brace yourselves, you guys see a couple of water genasi come in, fully armored, like ready to fight. And they're just kind of like looking at you guys like,
Yeah, I walk forward with my hands up.
I sheathe both my rapiers. I have a feat in here called Adept Linguist. Even if I don't speak the language of a person, I can find rudimentary ways to communicate with them.
okay.
I dead ass. These are my people.
But I mean, I can't speak the same language you are, so I'm just trying to like do like not hostile. This one attacked first kind of way, like just to like.
Yeah, I learn and I speak in, 'cause Primordial's the language and then Aquan's the dialect.
Yeah.
Yeah,
sure.
so I speak in Aquan and just, we were defending ourselves, we were attacked.
I've still got my bow leveled at them.
Yeah, I want to ready an action to throw a dagger if I detect that things have gone south.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I'll be like, hi.
Bless her.
All right. You can actually understand. Nobody else understands unless you guys speak Aquan.
Nope.
But they're gonna be just kind of look at each other and they're like, what should we do? And they look super confused. They look like these people are not supposed to be down here.
Yeah,
We did see a sign.
we are from
Trespassers.
the prime material plane. We are here. We were brought here, and we just were protecting ourselves.
They kind of look at you. And can you guys please come with us?
We're being asked. They could just. No.
Are we safe if we go with you?
They kind of like look at each other like, yes.
I turn to
What are
the-
they saying?
Yeah, what does this language sound like? Like, is this
It's
like,
like, it's like no, Primordial's like a lot of like deep grunts.
Yeah.
Like it's very like guttural. Stop it.
It's a pretty language.
everyone's just they're just grunting at each other and we're all just like,
But it's like it's also awkward. It's also awkward. So it's very like there's a lot of oh my god. It's like compared to like an air genasi. Like anyway.
2 snorts. Let's go for 3.
I've only done one stunt today. I did one.
No,
yesterday.
Bradley did the other
Oh,
one.
that's
combo.
fair.
That was me.
partner.
It's fine. I accept you as who you are.
All right.
Yeah, so I turn to everybody else and I start speaking again in common. And it's okay. Just put everything away. We can trust them. I trust them.
Yay,
Okay.
people.
I unready my action.
All right.
I relax.
You relax.
I'll still have my crossbow up, but I'll lower it.
Okay.
And, yeah, I start to lead the group and follow them.
Cool.
All right. As you guys kind of just follow this group, they're actually wielding torches, so you can actually see a lot better. But they kind of the cavern itself opens up. Like this is one room of many, and they seem to have kind of like this is like a not necessarily scout party, but they were looking for somebody. You guys assumed to be the person who was trying to hide there, and you guys just happened to catch and kill. As you guys kind of proceed to go farther up,
So we're heroes.
sure, we'll go for that.
Sure.
So you guys proceed to go farther up into this cavern system, and then it just opens up. You guys get this intake of light, this blue sky, a lot of greenery around. There seems to be like, it almost seems like a jungle, but in a foresty area. It's like that sort of rich green around. You guys see the entire city of what you guys assume to be Atlantis. Beautiful, kind of like spiraled, not houses. It would be kind of like basically like rims of the city, kind of farther in as you guys kind of like look over it. You guys proceed to go in it. There's a bunch of people. All of them seem to be water genasi. You can see a couple of tritons here and there. And none of them speak common. They just seem to be speaking either primordial or Aquan. and you guys kind of traverse through the city. Most people kind of give you guys weird looks, especially you. Tiefling, baby.
I'm used to it. Yeah.
They just kind of
Baby. Tiefling rights.
Tiefling rights.
tiefling, right?
It's worse because I got wings, so it's like.
Yeah.
You're bumping into things, knocking over pottery.
Sorry, I'm sorry. What do you even use these for? Swimming? No.
There's a bunch of like little kids that kind of like point at you, and the parents like, oh no, like come over here.
Don't look.
Yeah.
Normal day for Brad.
So they kind of not necessarily parade you guys through the city, but you guys do walk through the entirety of the city into like this kind of main temple that looks kind of semi like a pyramid.
Wait,
Yes.
Is any of this like? No, I was raised on the prime material plane. Never mind. So like, do I recognize any of this? But probably not.
Probably not. I mean, you'd recognize, I guess, some of it.
It's like when your parents are foreign and they tell you about like the homeland.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, just like, oh, so this is what people were talking about.
Yeah.
This is just beautiful, turquoise, green. This is a lot of like pearly white. But other than that, you guys walk in. You guys begin to go up the stairs, up to like what it's like I said, it's like a pyramid, but the top is kind of like cut off. And so you guys proceed to go up and up. And there seems to be what you guys gonna seem to be an older Triton man. Sitting at this kind of like large throne. He's talking to like other advisors who seem to be wearing these like long ornate robes. He kind of like looks up, and then he gonna just kind of looks at him like who's gonna explain this?
I kind of nudge. You can talk to him.
Yeah. I approach,
Okay.
and in what I hope is accurate, because I don't know, I've just been told, I like try to bow, do the right cultural
Okay.
thing, and I start to explain, like my name is Kalyanasa, I'm from the prime material plane, we are all from the prime material plane, and we have been brought here as sort of a expedition to find that's the song I'm going to go with. To find a way to save our city, our home city.
Okay.
And we believe that there is something here that you all have that can help us.
Okay. I'm gonna need everybody to make perception checks, please.
Ooh. That is going to be 23.
Jeez.
I have rolled 3 17s in a row.
Nice.
8.
8. Okay, you don't see anything.
21.
21.
19.
All right,
I'm
so
amazed
everybody else sees. So as you guys kind of like walked up and everything, there's a lot of fires, like symbols, which is odd. You guys are in a water-based city. There's a lot of fire symbols and pillars and everything. There are pillars kind of holding the top of like the pyramid, but it's just a flat surface. So there's like kind of like these 6 pillars. All of them hold, fire symbol on them. The throne is not necessarily in the middle, but it's kind of like off center to the back. You guys all notice at the top of the throne itself is very ornate. It's kind of like it's shaped kind of like not necessarily clams, but it's shaped like in circular forms. Nice like whites and pinks. And at the top of it, you guys see what was described to you guys as the orb of devastation. This 1 foot ball basically with a lot of kind of, it looks like a storm is inside it. And then the storm seems to be kind of like swirling and moving, and it seems to hold a lot of energy. Like you guys can see, it's like the centerpiece of the throne. And then this all ensues. She begins to talk. What you guys assume to be the elder kind of steps down. And it's like, how did you guys find yourself here? In common, so everybody can speak.
Oh shit. We made our way down here using apparatuses that were supplied. We followed a suggestion on where we might find.
A portal.
Yes, and from there we were searching.
Were we expecting to find living people here, or was this supposed to be an ancient society that was gone?
We
It
did.
was supposed to be gone. It's just Lost City.
We did
Okay.
not know that.
We didn't
were
know
here.
you were here. We thought we were just going to be uncovering ruins. No people.
And kind of looks at it, it's like, apparatus. What's that?
It was a big metal crab, 3 of them.
A construct, something that we can use to.
Kind of things like, crabs.
Oh yes, they're delicious.
He looks at it, it's
He
like,
gets distracted.
well, he's like, well, welcome. It's like, you guys need healing.
Yeah, I'll
Yes.
take some.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, a little bit of rest would be nice.
Kind of like directs to his elders. You could hear it in Aqua, and he's kind of like, oh, find them a place to stay. Make sure that they're okay. And then he kind of looks at like, you guys are welcome to stay. Did any of you guys take a sending stone? You guys didn't take one with you guys, right?
No. Well, we sort of got attacked by water.
Yeah.
Yeah.
By water.
We just left them there, come to think of it.
I don't have to rest
We're gonna get so many parking tickets.
because I didn't take any damage. So while everyone else goes, I want to talk to the elder
Okay.
and ask him what the centerpiece of the room is.
I just want my spell slot back.
So everybody kind of
Okay.
trickles out. He kind of looks at you, he's like, do you need something?
I was just curious since we weren't expecting to meet anyone down here. What is this big thing you have in your temple?
What is this ominous-looking object
Yeah.
that you have here?
In the temple? Or what are you talking about specific?
The
Are you like
the
saying
orb
like,
of-
what is
I'm
this
asking
orb?
Ask what the orb of devastation is without saying orb of devastation.
Yeah, so you're like, what is that?
Yeah. What's that?
He kind
Is that
of
a
looks
giant pearl?
is that a pro? He kind of looks at you, he's like, oh, that is the core of the people here.
Oh,
The
shit.
core of the. Wait, how big is it?
It's about 1 foot.
Okay.
Like a little bit bigger than a soccer ball.
What do you mean by the core of the people?
He kind of looks at you, he's like, this is family.
Family?
It's a family business.
It's a family business. Tommy gun.
What would happen if this core were taken out of the temple?
And he kind of like looks around. He kind of it's like at this point he's out of the throne. Sorry. And he kind of like looks at you. Make a precision check.
I just can't stop thinking about the conversation we had earlier today.
Yeah.
11.
11.
Yeah.
Self-assassin.
Kind of looks at you. You can tell that he's probably not withholding the truth. And he looks at us like, well, we haven't had the need for that. And he's like, oh, please. And he kind of like directs you down the stairs, like, feel free to be with your companions, take a rest.
Thank you kindly.
It's like,
For your
we
hospitality.
will find a way to get you guys out.
All right. So I go back to the party, and I want to tell them there is something about the Orb of Devastation. They don't. I can tell that they don't want it removed, but they wouldn't tell me why. I'm assuming because it's an Orb of Devastation. They did say it was the core of their people, and that it was family, but did not expound on that information.
If that's the case, we can't remove it from this place, gold or not. We just say
I
that we.
mean, we need to get back to Waterdeep and protect it, and I want to get paid.
Is
We can't be exchanging one group of lives for another, though.
Look at how these people live. They're already dying. We have a chance to save ourselves.
I won't hurt my people.
we cannot put the survival of Waterdeep.
They have an amazing bar there.
I know about the haunted keys. Okay, it's world renowned. But the point is that we cannot save our people by killing another.
Exactly.
It would just be mercy.
No.
They're already circling the drain.
What about that? What about this area has made you think that it's dying?
Look around.
They seem fine. It's probably dark and
It
dank.
looks fine.
Just, you're trying to make me think that these people are dying. They're not dying.
Look
They're
at that one
fine.
over there. They're dead.
They're just sleeping. That one's waving at
I
me.
think you killed that one.
He's just been firing off crossbow bolts because he's bored.
Little kid.
It's a cat.
You
What
are the
passes for a
Christopher
cat down
Columbus
here?
of this part. Of
Yeah.
this like,
I left the blankets in the submersible.
oh God.
Damn it. No, we cannot actively choose to take this thing and have our people live, especially after. Not only did they heal us, but they were providing us a place to stay. They did not strike me as a bad people, and we cannot infringe on their culture or damage their livelihoods just because our city is in danger. I'd be the first one. I'd be the third person in line to defend the city, if it came down to it. And I would prefer that alternative than stealing it from these people.
Is there any way that maybe we can harness some of the crystal's power or the orb's power? Sorry, trademark.
Cut
I was
and
going to say, there is always a third option to everything.
yes.
We could discuss our plans plainly with them and see what aid they can provide. I also do not think we should stake the survival of Waterdeep on these people that have no stake in it themselves.
Yeah. We just showed up into their door and were like, hey, our house is being robbed. Do you have a gun?
What's a gun?
Oh, right.
Do you have a crossbow I could borrow? No.
It's like, I need my own crossbow. People break into my house. This is...
Okay. So you guys can take a short rest if you guys want.
a short rest.
Yes.
A short rest.
I get arcane recovery. Wait,
I know, same.
how does any of that work?
You guys are tended to your wounds, so they heal you guys up to 4, so you guys don't have to use any hit die.
Wait, what?
You guys are
You're
full
full
HP.
Full
You guys take a short rest, yes.
Natural recovery. The spell slots can be combined up to a level of 3.
I get all my first level spots back.
I'm just gonna.
Apparently not me.
Yeah, I'm gonna take my 3rd level spell back. I'm gonna use that. Yeah, that's
Wait, how does it work?
You take a short rest?
I know, yeah. But, so I,
don't-
get my full HP, but I already had full HP.
Yep.
Then you get full
Where's your-
HP.
You're
your
fine.
spell slots
Yeah.
back?
So my
Honestly,
all
we
of them?
didn't take a lot of damage in that
so.
fight.
Do
No,
I?
you guys didn't.
Wait, spell slots?
Yeah.
I'm mad
What
that
class are
one
you?
guy got away.
I'm druid.
Do druids get spell slots and
You
short
hunt
rest?
down that water.
You can use. There's a feature that we have. Where is it? Called natural recovery. Once per long rest during a short rest, you can choose a spell slot to recover. The spell slots can be a combined level of up to 3. So you could bring back 3 1 levels, or like 1st level spell slots. You could bring back 1 3rd level spell slot. You could bring back 1 2 1 3.
Okay.
I mean 1 2 1
1
1. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's what I'm gonna do.
All
Okay,
right.
thank you.
So you guys proceed to take a short rest. After a short rest, some people come and gather you guys. What you guys assume to be like a hearing.
Oh, cool.
They take you guys up to the throne. There seems to be a lot more people, a lot more, people with power. Just kind of like, basically they make a semicircle around you guys, and you guys are at the center. And the elder seems to be kind of sitting at the throne. And he's like, we found your metal crabs.
Thank you.
Thank you.
That's because I need to know mending.
We assume you guys know the way out, so why did you guys come in here for the first place?
I like your plan of just being honest with them.
Yeah.
All right.
We were sent here initially looking for what we assume to be that item. I imagine that you've told me this, otherwise
Yeah,
would
I
just
told
say-
everyone
Yeah, you
everything.
told
Yeah.
all.
Alrighty.
We all hung out.
That item, which is an orb of devastation. That's what it's known to us. Our city is under an invasion. We were sent here, presumably to gather that artifact and use it to save our people. Having seen that now there is a full city full of life here, we have decided mostly to not try to abscond with it, since it is not ours, and you have no rank in this fight. However, we are seeking aid. If there's anything that you can... Oh, no. No. I'm about to make the persuasion check. No. I should not be the one doing it. Yeah.
Yeah, you really shouldn't. I
don't
was
know
gonna
why-
step in, but you decided to run your mouth.
Oh, fuck.
I want to step in and help his case.
That's all I'm saying.
I'm gonna step forward and just our request potentially is that maybe you can provide some help to us. I'm not the only one of our kind on the prime material plane. I'm not the only one of our kind on Waterdeep, and there's tons of other lives at risk as well. We don't want to sacrifice one for another, but if we could even just have a moment's help to turn this invasion around, it would be greatly appreciated.
You guys can hear just like a bunch of murmuring and everything going around, and then what you guys assume to be like the eldest elder goes up to the one sitting on the throne.
Do I need to make a check or no?
Make a perception check.
Persuasion? Okay.
Sure, make a perception check.
You got this. That's gonna be 16.
16, okay. Oh, I thought you were gonna say something else.
Oh
I'm sorry.
no. That was, I was like trying to see. That's to see how effective my whole
Okay.
speech was.
Yeah. So the murmurs go all around, and they look a little bit conflicted. Ultimately, the elder kind of like stands up. Is like, we hold no affiliation to your land. What's important is to fight for ours. And we are having internal fights here already. It's like you guys encountered one of many creatures that we'd have to fight off.
And we hoped to fight it off.
Yes, we aided you.
Make a precision check. At this point, whoever's like closest to the back, if you guys can make a perception check.
Oh shit!
So
The
that's
walls
gonna
are
be
gonna close in.
13.
Slowly sink into
13.
the floor. And then,
12.
Wait, so
12.
and then the
Got
crab people are gonna come in and your faces off.
Okay. That was a 13?
Mm-hmm.
All right. He still stands by his statement. However, you, Colonel, you cannot begin hearing commotion from the city. If you turn around, you guys are at a higher angle, and you can actually see some of the houses kind of begin catching fire, and people seem to be moving all over the place. Chaos ensues.
I will yell fire and point.
And it's like, no, water. Okay.
Fuck all of you. Going back to the crabs.
Okay, a lot
Joining you.
of the others kind of like they rush up to like the closer end, and they just kind of begin rushing down, and the one sitting on the throne, he looks pissed at this point. He's like what have you guys done?
We didn't do anything.
We were
We've been
here
in-
the entire time.
Oh,
Under-
well, he,
He
didn't
doesn't
say
know
that.
that.
He gave us the look.
He gave you guys a look. He didn't say anything.
This is not us. This must be one of your internal conflicts.
we don't mean any harm.
Okay.
I'm with them. I haven't left any of their sides, so they can't accuse me of anything.
Okay. A couple extra minutes pass. At this point, everybody's starting to, have some emotions, and you guys actually see a lot of the crew members that you guys were with at the ship, excluding, the halfling, the half orc, and the dwarf. It would just be the captain, with a bunch of human crew members, begin walking up the stairs.
Oh shit!
Well, as they say in Zakara, shit. I rush forward to the
shit.
captain.
Down?
Huh?
Down?
Yeah, down.
Okay.
And I start yelling, "What are you doing?
Okay.
What is this?
How close are you to him?
How close am I? I want to say, what's the 15 feet?
15 feet?
Yeah, say that.
Okay.
Close.
You can see he kind of begins stretching. He takes off his insignias and everything.
Oh, God damn it.
And his actual form begins shifting.
Oh,
Oh, no.
He begins changing. His skin kind of begins turning a different color. And he turns into a human. He turns into a human
that was less
that you guys
surprising.
have actually heard, just been described before. He's one of like the chiefs in the bandits.
Oh, great. Cool.
And he
Love
kind
it.
of just looks at us like, we're coming for the artifact.
Oh Lord.
I would like to standing behind everyone else, peek out, cast Hunter's Mark on him.
Okay.
I'm gonna look at you, and what are you gonna do?
Me?
How do you handle this new element?
While they're discussing, I'm gonna go ahead and put mage armor on me also.
Yeah, I was
Okay.
gonna say, can I roll initiative? Because I'm ready to fight.
Well, I mean, what is your
Your
thought
stand on this?
process? Yeah, what is your stance on this now?
Political stance.
My political stance is that I'm gonna take this dude out for sure, this bandit. Because I mean, at the very least, if we take this bandit
So
out, then no one's
you
gonna.
you give me a look, like
I do give you
huh.
a look. I do give you a look.
I go, well, that changes things, and I just fire a crossbow right into him.
Okay.
Yeah, let's get into it.
Okay.
So
All right.
sneak attack first.
Sneak attack.
Roll. Or
I
are we
mean-
rolling initiatives or no?
You guys are rolling initiative.
I mean, I was just gonna fire.
Yeah, fire off.
Marvelous.
Woo! Yes, finally.
23 to hit.
Oh, do we need to arrange?
23 hit.
anything?
Actually, what was that?
That will not hit.
It's fine.
Oh, okay.
Actually, if we can bring out that circular piece, we can just clear
Oh.
off this
Do you
map.
want the
efficient
Susan?
Susan?
We need the Susan.
The Susan?
Here.
Summon the Susan.
Susan!
Good old
Simmons.
efficient
Get
Susan.
Why
You
Susan?
mean the Puma?
Because
it's a lazy
called
Susan.
It's a lazy Susan.
But she's
That's what-
efficient.
This is called a lazy Susan because you can put something here
And turn
No,
it.
the Susan.
person.
Man,
The
I didn't
Susan.
know that.
No, 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 not the
That's
boat,
why
not
we
the boat,
keep
not the
calling
boat.
it Susan.
The
Susan.
apparatus is not lazy. It's the people using it.
Yeah.
It's gotta
Why
find
is
that.
it Susan though?
That's the
Just what
name
it's
of
called.
it.
This is what it's called.
They're just called Susans. You know say.
All right.
And they don't have to have a big intricate backstory. They just.
You can just place them
Susan.
anywhere.
Yeah.
And she helps lazy people.
That's not how that works.
Susan.
We've imprisoned the spirit of the woman and Susan into this.
All right.
Yeah.
There's gonna be the captain in white, and then the bandits in
Oh,
gray.
It's the captain from the.
Oh god.
Yeah, it
Oh,
is.
it's the captain.
Yeah. Okay. I'm just putting them out.
He does
here.
not have a gun,
I
no.
really shouldn't be allowed to touch minis.
Yeah.
It's
No.
okay.
What are you doing?
Fun.
I just realized.
All right. So initiatives
Where am I? Oh.
from
I'm at
25 to 20.
14.
20.
We got
Dirty
20.
20.
Dirty
Nice.
20
rushed
for
in.
Kali.
I rushed in.
I did.
These
You
two-
rushed in.
I
I
was
fired a
behind.
crossbow immediately.
20 to 15?
So I need.
20 or 15, anyone?
16, 17,
No,
18,
sir.
19, 20,
20 to 15, no?
23, 23.
Wait, I'm a 20.
You're 23?
I'm a
23.
21.
What the hell?
I give it a plus
They're
7.
so high.
What the?
Lord,
Can you
Lord.
pass me the white mini?
Did you get the
Okay.
alert feed?
I did.
Of course
Wait,
you did.
wait,
Why?
wait.
15,
where do I
15
Why
to
would you
10?
not?
You are all behind
13.
me.
13? Oh, you're 13.
And
alright.
I'm right next
Yeah.
to you.
Yeah, I got 13.
I'm right
Wait,
next
Christian,
to
what
her.
you roll?
21.
21.
Blackjack,
you guys-
motherfucker.
Damn, you guys rolled really
Um,
high.
I would like to be, if I could, I would like to be to the side of you. And then he's
So
next to
fucking
me as
excited.
well. Oh,
And
wait.
then, this is the wrong one.
Yeah, that's.
Where is Thaddeus? Thaddeus.
I would be
Fat.
behind. I would have taken my place behind Roddick.
Oh, I need to roll for
I'm
mine.
the black one.
And then here you go.
So I see we should have changed clothes.
Yeah.
Same clothes, everything. Where are you, Bliss?
I'll be somewhere behind you. Yeah,
I'm gonna let
there's
you
fine.
move.
There.
Set up your shot.
Well,
and
I mean, I
I'll
just
rip
fired.
them apart. My
captain.
primary goal is that captain.
All right. Who's missing an initiative? You.
I'm at 14.
14.
She's right before me.
I'm
Um,
not last.
I think that's it. Yeah, all of you guys are on initiative. So that attack does hit.
Okay.
Yeah, girl.
So roll for damage, please.
4, 7 damage.
7 points of damage. All right. So you can see you just shoot out this crossbow from the top of the stairs as they just make their way. He just takes it. He looks like he just breaks it off, and he keeps walking. He begins kind of like rushing at this
What?
point.
Terminator.
And then we're gonna start at initiative now. So it would be your turn again.
What did you give for initiative?
27.
Damn.
Oh,
23.
27?
No, 23.
Oh,
23
there you go.
to
I was like,
initiative.
what?
I get a plus 7.
That's right.
First attack. Not natural 20.
Not
Nice.
natural 20. That hits.
Or 9. 12 damage.
12 points of damage. All right.
Yeah.
And he is dead.
It was all show.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a muscle suit.
It deflates.
22 to hit.
22. That hits.
7 damage.
Wait, which square is this dude in?
We
All
did-
of them.
We,
We
we
didn't
actually
really
did.
He's
put
large.
them-
Yeah.
Yeah, they're like all
And
over.
then. You know what?
We're just moving.
There we go.
They're standing there in V formation.
Not the V formation.
Oh no. It's the
We're
fucking
dead.
Catalina wine mixer.
I will do action surge. It takes 2 more attacks.
Oh God. Okay.
Oh gosh.
Not natural 20
All right.
That'll do.
with only 5 damage that time.
All right. So it's gonna be. So that's like almost like 20 something damage.
19 plus 8, so
Yeah, level 5 fighters
Yeah.
are scary.
Yeah, the spike is real.
9 damage.
9 damage. All right. So.
And then I'm spent. I'm gonna go to sleep now.
He like pulls out a sleeping bag.
Yeah.
You guys got this.
Yeah. Good luck.
Super stuck.
All right. Then we're gonna go for Elias. It would be your turn next then.
Elias.
I'm gonna cast Hidden Insinuation on the captain.
Oh,
So you have to make a Wisdom save.
How wise is he?
It's gonna be a 2.
2.
Not
All right,
wise.
He's incapacitated.
All right.
With more details at the end of your turn. And then as a bonus action, I'm going to throw a dagger at this one.
All right.
For offhand attack, which do I don't add?
Your modifier
Okay.
to
So it's not
damage.
proficiency on the.
No, the proficiency does work, but the damage modifier wouldn't be there.
Okay. That's a 23
That's a 23. All right. That to hit?
to hit. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that hits.
Yeah, and then 2 damage.
I don't think this is fair. All right, 2 damage with the dagger then.
Yeah, with a
on
dagger.
the bandit number 4.
Bandit number 4, yes. And then I'm going to move 5, 10. Actually, I'm gonna stand in front of Bliss, and that's
Why?
the end of my turn.
Okay. In that case, we're gonna go to Kali.
Cool.
Kalima. Sorry, go.
So right off the bat, as a bonus action, I'm gonna cast Shillelagh just so I have it ready to go. But what the meat of it is I'm going to cast Tidal Wave. Tidal Wave is going to have a range of 10 feet, so it's gonna basically be these 2 squares, but it goes 30 feet back.
All right.
So I'm going to. You have to make two dexterity saving throws. Yeah. Let's see. 10, 15, 20. Yeah, this guy's just out of it, but you're
You
gonna have
said-
to make 2
Oh, he's
dexterity
incapacitated.
saving throws.
All right. This one's for the captain with the natural 1,
Nice.
and then for the bandit with the natural 20.
Okay,
Oh.
damn. All right. So,
Damage.
21, 20.
God.
2, 5, 10. So that's going to be 17 points of damage for the
Jeez.
captain, and then uh, 17. It's
I
going
was
to be
just
8
going up there
points
to
of
shake
damage.
your hand.
Oh yeah, 17 points for the captain. He's knocked prone, and then 8 points of damage for
You've
this
done it.
other one.
All right, 8 points of damage. All
4
right.
crossbow bolts, a tidal whip.
Yes.
And yeah, no, I'm gonna rush in. So 5, 10, 15, and I'm going to attack this one dude.
You already used your action though.
Shit, you're right. Okay, yeah, I'm just gonna rush in and be ready.
All right.
Be ready to fight.
Stand it up menacingly.
It's gonna be
Yeah.
14. Whoever rolled 14 for
Yo.
initiative.
I will go ahead and move.
Oh,
Oh, you rolled 14.
Yeah.
I rolled 13. Never mind.
hello. Excuse you. Hello.
Wow.
Wow.
Wait, so the captain's bleh already?
No.
Yeah,
He's
just in captain.
Prone and incapacitated.
Okay.
He would
Yeah,
be
prone and incapacitated.
He's
so,
sad.
like, honestly, curb
Incontinent.
stomp this dude.
Curb stomping.
Okay, I am going to use this spell for the very first time. I'm going to do Wind Wall
Interesting. Very good. Very good.
from here to here, let's say, and it's 15. What is it? 15 feet high, 1 foot thick. And so, I don't know. Based on that, I feel
No, 2 attacks.
You have
No.
2 attacks if you attack.
Yeah,
Okay.
like punch attack.
so. I'm guessing. So this one gets hit.
Yep.
I don't know if this one and this one get hit as well,
No, they're not on the same line.
cause like it's 1 foot thick, so I don't know.
So it'd be like a fifth of a square.
Yeah.
So it would just be just one then?
Just the one.
Okay. Strength saving throw, please.
That's gonna be 14.
You get it, but you still get half of it, so it's 3d8. Can I please
Jeez.
borrow one?
3d8.
Get her.
3d.
Thank you.
Now get that
She
back.
doesn't need yours.
Thank you, though.
That's fine.
That is
You're like,
15 divided by 2. 7.
All right. 15 divided by 2, 7.
Yeah.
On bandit number 1.
You are
That number, yeah, whatever
right.
that one is.
Hi. So in the display of natural magic, both Kali and Bliss just start raining hell on these bandits
Dear
and the
Lord.
captain.
Power of
And then it's
nature
gonna
and
be
crossbow bolts.
Thatch.
That's me.
That
I'm
is
gonna
you.
go 5. Hang on. 5, 15. I'm gonna go up to this bandit captain.
Just be
All
careful.
right.
He's right here. And I'm gonna go ahead and
Do
since
I?
he's on the-
Do I? Sorry. Sorry for cutting you off.
Oh,
Do I get a saving throw every time I get damage or no?
Nope.
Nice.
So I can, since he's prone, I have advantage on the attack with a melee weapon.
Yeah.
All right, first rapier, let's go with Hunter's Mark. Okay, that is 23. Does that hit?
Yeah.
All right, that'll be first 12 points of damage.
12 points of damage. All
Go
right.
ahead and use the second blade. That is 22 for a
That
total
hits.
of 12 points of damage.
Another 12. Nice.
Yeah.
All right. Is that gonna be the end of your turn?
That's my action. Do I have a bonus action that would be meaty enough? Probably not. Nah, not unless you're gonna let me cast Find Familiar as a. Well, hang on a second. Actually, if Cloud,
It's 5 feet.
I'm checking. If Cloud of Daggers is a bonus action, then yes, I will cast that. If not, then no.
Out of daggers.
Cloud of Daggers is an action to cast. Nope.
All right. All right. So it's gonna be the bandit captain's turn.
You take 7 psychic damage.
7 psychic damage.
And
All
then, you
right.
get, and then you get to roll to escape incapacitation again.
It's gonna be 16.
Yeah,
you
that
beat it.
That hits.
But you're
Alright.
still prone.
I'm still prone.
Yeah. That was me.
But I used my action to beat it, right?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna stand up with 15 feet of
Good.
movement.
I like to look a man in the eyes when I kill him.
Wait, what square was
He was on this square.
Why would you point the gun at my head?
Because you're about to die.
This is not his eye. This is a gun hole.
So, so you can see Thatch after being knocked prone and being kind of pushed all around. He stands up. He takes out a sword. He's gonna action surge,
Oh man.
and he's gonna attack you
I welcome death.
with
No. It's okay. We got
7 plus 9 or 9 plus 7 is
9 plus 7 is 16.
Does it hit?
That
Yeah.
meets, so I'm going to go ahead and cast Shield as a reaction.
Okay.
And that'll be 21 now.
Alright, so
the
that's not gonna
Arcane
hit.
Ward would refill, but
All right, so he's gonna use the second attack with an 18 to hit.
21 still.
21 still.
From the shield.
Oh,
like,
yeah,
it
that's the end
maintains
of
the
the turn,
entire
huh?
time.
All right.
You're not
so
touching me.
He's gonna take out this large ornate sword, and he's just gonna whack at you twice, and you can just hear deflect. Doom, doom.
Boom, mage
Um,
armor. I'm not even wearing like my leathers.
All right. In that case, that's gonna be the end of his turn. We're gonna go to the bandits.
Yeah,
And
so-
nobody rolled lower than a 10 on initiative except the bandits. Bandits are at 4.
Wow.
The bandits are gonna rush up if possible
Two.
to either you or Thatch.
Okay, well they're already there, so one, two.
wait. I don't
Yeah,
know
what
if they
about that
can
wall?
go through that wall.
Yeah, what about the wall?
Where's the wall at?
She built the wall. I think it was like right
Smaller,
here.
yeah. Creatures and oh, it doesn't say like for just normal human people or creatures.
Then they can go
Concentration
through.
up to a minute.
Yeah, but like I don't know, cause some things just like fly upward or like can't pass through.
But if
Can't
it says
pass
like
through.
creatures, then
It says creatures and
Gaseous form
Yeah.
can't pass through. So,
Yeah.
So that's
then they
fine.
can.
None of them are gas.
So all of them are gonna rush
Yes.
up through. There's gonna be 2 attacks
After we burn their
against
bodies, maybe.
Kali.
so here we'll put him here. All of them?
all of them.
No. 2 of them are gonna go towards Thatch, and then 2 of them are gonna go towards you.
Okay, so we're gonna put 2 here.
And then
Two
two
there.
here.
And that's gonna be a 7
Wow.
to hit or an 8 to hit, but that's not gonna hit.
No,
And then that's gonna be a 24 to hit.
24 will hit.
All right. And that's going to be 12 points of slashing damage as one of them finds purchase on you and slashes you upwards.
No.
At least
The
it
other
doesn't
2
look
will.
good.
Do you still have shield? It's
Oh
up
yeah,
to-
it's until my next turn.
They're just gonna attack you then.
Come
And
on.
They're all gonna miss.
This
Actually,
is what Oliver feels
oh.
like.
what is your
21.
21. 22 to hit.
Bullshit.
Yeah.
Fine. Fine.
It's 18 plus 4.
All right, what's the damage?
That's gonna be 9 plus 2.
My arcane
11.
ward.
11.
My
11
arcane ward
points.
will only take the 2 points of damage.
11 points of damage. All right.
Sweet.
All right, and that's gonna be the end of the turn. We're gonna go back to initiative of 23 with the Colonel.
I'm gonna attack this one.
All right.
15 to hit.
15 to hit. That hits.
Okay. 6 damage.
6 damage. All right.
And then I will-
On number.
This one.
That would be number 3. Yeah.
Okay. And then I will forego my next attack, use Commander's Strike,
All right.
Nice.
and use my bonus action to direct an ally I can see and can hear me to strike as its reaction
Okay.
against that guy. You gonna take that girl?
No. Nuh-uh.
You
But I
get
have
to-
to wait till he attacks me, right?
No.
That's
Okay.
your reaction.
Yeah,
to-
it would
to
just
do
consume your reaction.
Oh, okay.
And you get to add a D8 to it.
Okay, so I'll go ahead and I'll attack. And
Do
I-
it.
Yeah, I'm using Shillelagh.
Do it in your grade.
So that's going to be 16 and then plus 7 to hit.
That hits.
Cool, and then that's going to be 7 points of damage.
All right. On the same one that he attacked.
Yeah.
Thank you.
17
You're
points.
welcome.
No, 7 points of damage.
7 points of damage, yes.
I was like 17.
Nah, nah.
Okay. Then we're
Shillelagh's good, but ain't that good.
then we're gonna go to Elias.
Nice. All right. I'm gonna move up.
Just be careful.
Don't be careful.
All right. I'm gonna attack.
Reckless
I'm a
abandon.
booming blade. 19.
That hits.
All right.
Against Captain.
Cacapus.
Yeah, that hits.
All right. So that's 6, and then 11, 17, and then sneak attack.
17 and then sneak attack. All right.
2, 6, 12. 17 plus 12, 29.
God damn.
There's
All
no
right.
way this guy's still alive unless he's something else. It's like, oh shit, the second
All
health
right.
bar. Why is it?
He seems
Why is that
to
there?
become unconscious.
I knock him out.
You knock him out.
Yeah. You knock him out. Yeah.
You're just like,
He's a hypochondriac, is why. All right.
All right.
So he's knocked out.
he is
And
knocked.
then-
No. Out. You laughed. It counts.
There.
I'm gonna stay there. Yeah, it's fine.
Bold
Alright.
choice for someone who's that close to a cloud of
Just
daggers.
stay there.
spawning.
That's gonna be the end of your turn then.
Yeah.
Kali, what will be your turn next?
So Kylie's crystal starts to glow. It actually starts to kind of float up a little bit, and I'm going to cast. I'm going to cast Moonbeam.
I was gonna do
No.
the exact same thing.
No, not this spell. Not again.
I'm
Every
casting-
time this thing gets cast, I always get hit by it somehow.
Okay, don't worry. Listen, I see you. You
It's
matter.
fine, no
I'm
worries.
casting it right here, so it's going to be basically this little square. So these three will get
Yeah.
hit.
Okay.
Alright.
They're on
Okay.
the edge, and I'm upcasting it at a 3rd level, so it's going to be 3d10.
Nice.
All right, 3d10. Now I have to roll con saves, right?
Yes.
One of them is gonna be a 14. The other
Fails.
one's gonna be a 12.
Fails.
And then it's gonna be 15.
That one hits, or that one gets it. So it's going to be the 2 that failed are going to get 19 points of damage.
All right,
And
19
then
points
the
of
one
damage.
that succeeded is going to get 9 points of damage. So it's an odd number. So.
All right, so 9 points of damage on the one that succeeded.
Mm-hmm.
Have been
And then
a
I know
19.
the captain was. Do any of them have like some sort of illusion or anything that's made them change
Not
their
those.
shape? Okay. Okay.
You touch the captain.
Um,
Human. Male.
And you actually knock out the third one coming down.
that one.
That one.
So he's dead or knocked out?
Yeah. Oh no, he's dead.
Knocked out.
Dead.
Checkmate.
Lit. Okay, cool. And then that is going to be actually yeah, I'm gonna try to disengage.
All right, so you're gonna try and disengage.
Yeah, so wait, no.
No, you can't.
Use your action.
You used your action, yeah.
Oh yeah, fuck. God damn it, yeah.
I mean, you can try and get
No,
back.
that's good. I'm just
All
not
right.
used to this. I'm not used to being up close anymore.
All right, in that case, we're gonna go down to Miss Bliss.
Okay, well, I'm gonna cast Moonbeam as well.
All right.
I'm
Two
gonna cast
Moonbeam.
it safe. Same area.
It's just like through the entire ocean.
Constitution save, please.
My retinas are like burned.
My
Or
eyes.
saving throw, yeah.
That's a 17. That's a 17, and that's 18.
Go fuck yourself with a
Did
cat.
I just hate you?
Yes.
Who out of the people who have been hit on our team looks the most like damaged?
I think.
So I
Do not waste a heal on me.
I-
I am okay.
You still do have damage.
Oh, I do. That's true. Never mind. Yes, but I still want to know.
I think I'm the only person that has gotten hit, right?
Yeah, out of a 36, I'm feeling like a 34.
Out of I have 12. I took 12 points of damage out of 38 hit points, so
Okay.
it's not the worst.
I got 19.
Damage?
Yeah.
So it's gonna be 8
half.
damage on. All right.
Wait,
You
19? It'd
half
be
of that
kill
would be
the
nine.
fourth one down.
9.
9. He said 8.
9.
It's 9 points
so
of
19.
damage.
So 9 times 2, 18.
9. You kill the fourth one in.
This one?
Fourth one in. That
No,
one.
I hit it here, so he's
Yeah.
not hit. So
Oh,
it's
nice.
It's
In that
just-
case, you kill the second one in.
Woo!
Damn,
Get
girl.
that.
Where'd you find this?
And
Alrighty, I'm about to.
so
You guys ready for a sweep?
as my bonus action, I am going to 6 here. That is going to be 12 HP plus 1 temporary.
Yeah.
What you cast?
It's my Fey energy pool.
Oh. All right.
Dude, you
Oh,
get
yeah.
some Fey magic in you.
Yeah,
Alright.
and I
That's the
did
weird
6.
shit.
I did 6 for both of them.
That
That's
Fey magic that hit different. Truly.
Thatch. Thatch is going to go ahead and put both of his rapiers into the ground. Hopefully they're soft enough where they stay.
It's dumb.
He's gonna, they both fall down. I'm like, shit.
They actually have like granite
Let me-
on like their floor.
Getting a really harsh scraping sound. Everyone's like, oh.
Everyone take 2 psychic damage. I'm going to go ahead and take out my journal, flip open to a page, and upcast magic missile to hit 2 and 2
Nice.
for each of those
That
darts.
now is not the time to be reading.
Dear diary.
All right.
I never.
This
thought
guy
it
on the
would
left
happen
is
to
going to take
me.
6. This guy on the right is going to take 5.
automatically hit magic missile strikes.
Nice.
Are either of them still standing?
No, they're
Both
not.
of them are dead?
Wait. No, the fourth one in is still alive. Actually, he hasn't been hit at all.
Which one?
Yeah.
Him? All
The
right.
fourth one hasn't.
No.
He just
Yeah,
hit.
Is
I
he
thought that
alive
grabbed
still?
him.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
No.
This
guy-
guy
No,
No,
is still
they
up.
rotated. That one
Oh, they
was the
rotated?
third one, and he pushed off to the side.
Oh my god, it was a Kansas City shuffle.
Excellent reference. I love that movie.
All right, so that one's still alive. The other one isn't.
This one right here?
Yeah, that one isn't.
Okay, then
All
I'm
right.
going to move 5, 10. Hang on, that would have been 20, 30. So I have advantage with a rapier hit. Where's my other one? Is that it? Yeah, that's it. Alrighty, that is a 25 to hit.
Okay, that hits.
Nice.
Never mind, he's dead.
It's a supermarket sweep.
So I'll just fire off 2 bolts, grab one of the rapiers, move around, and then just.
So this
Alright.
guy's out?
Yeah.
Are there any more bandits coming up?
No
to
more
greet us?
bandits. No.
Damn. Nicely done.
They definitely overestimated.
Fight.
They underestimated how much damage you guys did.
It was the moonbeam.
We guys proceed to kill him. Then I assume you guys proceed to heal up.
Yeah.
You guys return to your apparatus of Qualish empty-handed.
Is the captain still unconscious, or did we like
He's dead,
execute
he's dead.
him? Okay.
Yeah, I mean, there's nobody else to heal him.
I'll make
Okay.
sure.
Yeah. You all can just like poke
There's no
him.
We're not. Now we
Science.
don't have to worry about the invasion, right?
What? Oh.
Uh-oh.
I mean,
You know that.
he could have just been like one of many chiefs.
Well, we killed him before we could ask him.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we
we
did.
did.
Why
Yeah, you
don't
guys did.
we just take if this is what the bandits are doing? I know everybody in Waterdeep is freaking out, but if all of the bandits are at this level, why don't we be our own orb of destruction?
That's what I've been saying. All right.
Or
Just fireball them. That's all. All right.
I'm just saying, I casted a tidal wave.
So that's
Oh
the
man,
end.
how long has the captain of the
We're
guard
gonna-
been a bandit? That's a good question.
If he
That's a
got
good
his
question.
hands on
Playing
that
the
orb,
long
that would have
con.
been pretty bad.
Yeah.
Like he would have fucked Waterdeep up.
Congratulations, you guys killed everything that I threw at you guys, except the water elemental. He'll come back.
That
For-
water
for the
elemental
sequel.
was scared
Yeah, he
ass.
ran.
And honestly, I hope I see it in the streets because I will end it.
That
The
element
Waterdeep,
was-
the water
it was
elemental's
just
like,
like their
hey,
element
heard you were
literally
talking
and
shit.
ran.
Yeah, I'm talking that shit. Let's get it.
Yay, we defeated them.
Thank you.
So you guys get back to the ship. Everything's fine dandy. By the time you guys get to Waterdeep, it's destroyed.
The city's still
What?
No,
the city is still on fire as we're leaving. We're like, oh, we're here.
We saved the
Like,
city.
burning down.
No one.
Jesus
what,
Christ.
Oh,
no,
it's
we
free
saved
ship
no
now. You want to go
one.
elsewhere?
We all become pirates.
Let's go to Baldur's
Yeah.
Gate. It's much better there.
Is it?
Comparatively.
I don't know.
It's a
Let's
hell
go
of
to
a place.
Elfwell. I've
Yeah.
heard it's awesome.
Oh, yeah. Same.
The end. Now do we do the outro? Is that what we?
Oh, yeah. Do you want to do the
Yes.
outro?
Oh yeah.
What is the
Outro,
outro?
yeah. Happy ending.
Thank you, hang on, this camera right here. Boom. Hey, thank you all for
Nope.
this one now. Go back to this one. Not this one. Not this one. Not this one. It's so cool. What's happening? Assuming direct control.
Every time you have to do this, you're just the worst.
Yeah.
They're it's so nice. Everybody, thank you for coming out and pick one. Thank you for coming out to watch the Atlantis one shot. Thank you, Jonathan, for dungeon mastering for us all. Thank you, everyone else, for guest starring, for Lexi, for Christian. Thank you to you two for coming in and doing this one.
They don't get named.
Oh, you want names? Too bad. No, Liv and Adam. It was fun to just play. It was a riot. I loved this character. It was a total fun. Thank you to Requiem for homing us. Thank you to thank you to Corporate Streams for putting us on the internet. And we will be seeing you guys in the next one. Bye bye.